Welcome to the Roar Room, truth on the mic. Healing the soul, we rise and ignite. Mind, body, spirit aligned in the flame. Roar Room tribe, we roar in our name. Yeah.
Sun on my side. Sun on my side and the tribe right here. We remember Chief Penny every day, every year. Race car driver with a heart so bold. Family man, truther with a spirit made of gold. He started up the tribe, put the truth on the map.
He is the man who built the truth train, 88 tracks.
Happy birthday, Chief.
We feel you in the light.
You taught us to stand strong.
You taught us to live right.
You showed us how to love,
How to lead, how to act.
You are the man who built the truth
train, 88 tracks.
He rode fast in life, but he slowed down for the weak.
He lifted up the people when the world got bleak.
He spoke truth loudly when the system pushed back.
He is the man who built the truth train, 88 tracks.
Cardinals in the sky and the tribe standing tall.
Every lesson that you gave, we still hear the call.
Your legacy is living and we carry it back.
To the man who built the truth train, 88
Together.
tracks. Happy birthday, Chief.
Your love still shines
In the roar, in the hope,
in the strength of our lives.
truth train rolling forward and we never look back.
For the man who built the truth.
Truth train, 88 tracks.
And now Chief bump straight, you carry the flame, leading with courage and honor in his name. And tribe mother standing strong, keeping love intact.
Guiding every heart on the truth train, 88 tracks.
We thank you both for the strength you bring,
For lifting up the tribe and protecting our ring.
the legacy continues and we never look back.
For the man who built the truth train, 88 tracks.
And welcome. 555. Can you hear me, Nadine?
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. You caught me.
That was loud.
You caught me sending the show.
All right.
Okay.
That's cool. Well, 555 on her end. She was jamming, man. So I didn't. That's the first time I heard those songs because I knew they were going to make me
I know. It made me cry.
I knew they were going to make me emotional, and I wasn't feeling it. I was going to wait until hear it first on the show right along with you guys. So that's the first time I'm hearing the opening
I
song.
heard it earlier.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I just thought, all right, so we come a long way. So today's 411, right? Information. What information code? 411 was my old beeper number code, which is funny. Right, when you're a teenager, you get a little beeper, you put your code in because you got to text something, you got to beep somebody from a payphone. You got to put your code in so they know it's you and they call you back because you wouldn't have a landline or if you're traveling it. We didn't have cell phones in the 90s, right? It was like what, late 90s? You start cell phones started
Yeah,
coming on.
90s.
Right, so 411. So 1111, right? The time to wake up. So the penny rose on 411. And the penny drops on 88, baby. When the
Yep.
penny drops.
Mhm.
So it hasn't been a year yet, but we still have that. We have a year to mourn.
It's almost been a year. They on that.
Right.
didn't seem
So
like
88
it,
would
does
be
it?
the end of the mourning period as per the natives, right? They allowed usually it was like the wife or husband, but you know, I know we weren't married to him, but we felt I sure wasn't in a relationship with him. Long distance relationship, guys.
Yeah, we talked all the time.
So we did a lot of shows together, a lot of shows backstage where it was just 3 or 4 of us, and we were like, after about 3 hours, we're like, man, we should have recorded that
Yeah, we would like
because
we
we would
could have done a whole
do
show.
like a lot of deep dives in the background
Yeah.
before we even did the show, and Tonight's one of those nights where I would have to get with Mike and say, Mike, this is what I got. Are you okay with what I'm going to bring? And we'd present it to him, and he'd be like, hell yeah, look it, right? He wouldn't, because I would, out of respect, I would ask him because it's his show, you know what I mean? And I don't want him to, you know, lose anything, but he wasn't worried about losing anything. He was just worried about the truth, even if it contradicted something that we earlier thought to be true. And
Yes.
that's what made him a good leader, a great leader, right? We, as we did more research, as we moved forward, we corrected course, corrected our stances, and how we looked at ourselves, right? We seen the bigger picture of what this really was all about, and um,
And we questioned.
right.
Mike questioned.
So Mike challenged us a lot. We never got into it. Never had any any arguments, any disagreements. I mean, we might just not just we don't agree. We didn't agree on everything,
No.
but we respected each other's opinions, regardless if he stood the, you know, and even if no matter what, you know what I mean, because we are two different individuals, two different perspectives. So,
Which is good.
which is good,
Not supposed to think exactly the same.
right?
Sheepdog. Sheepdog. You guys can hear me, right?
Oh, there we go.
Thing. I thought we were, I was trying to send a message to Escanar to get him on here, and I thought that maybe you said you were having a moment's silence or something, so I
What?
didn't want to interrupt you. But
That's
then,
kind of
well, then they started writing no sound. I'm like, oh shit. Sorry, guys.
Oh gosh.
yeah. I don't know when I got cut off here. Did we open the show? Yeah, yes, you
Yeah,
heard me.
yeah.
All right. Like, when did y'all?
Um,
When did I get cut off?
Honestly, I don't know because I was trying to type to Escanar and I was really trying to put the right words in so he'll come on the show.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's all good.
What did you go into? You were talking
Oh,
about Mike, and then
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll finish.
okay.
You can go ahead and finish that. I didn't know I was cut. I looked at the I realized I took myself off the stage, so it cut my mic.
Oh. Well, basically, you were saying, right? He left. He exited.
Right. He said one of Mike's sayings was, "Is it better like being in people's lives, and are they better off that you lived?"
Right.
Remember, he would say that
Did you leave? Then
that you when you are they better off that you
that
lived
you
or
left.
right.
And it reminds me. I posted something earlier, but this quote was about Trump. Then it remained after I read it. It reminded me of Mike as well. But the quote was, "Trump is just the musician used to wake up humanity. This character will exit the show. Only then will people be forced to look inward and take the slings and arrows themselves. When Trump exits the movie, remember this quote, because many will not be ready." When the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
And that's what Mike said.
When the student is truly ready, the teacher will disappear.
Did y'all hear
That's
that?
low Tuesday. So, and it made me think of Mike. You know, he appeared, he taught us a lot, right?
Right.
And then you learn to do things on your own.
So I have about I don't know, 4 or 5 years of conversations and research that me and Mike shared with each other. We typed back and forth, shared a lot of stuff, had a lot of conversations. We got it in writing over here. So it's we went back a few years, picked out a few things that he left behind, right?
Yeah,
I remember he told us.
yeah, he did.
Uh, he said Trump's going down with the ship.
He did
You know how many people he lost because he said that?
a lot.
Maybe he didn't give a shit, did he?
No, oh no. But it is what it is,
It
right?
is
He's a
what it
character.
is.
And then I posted this earlier, but it says I was going back through things I sent Mike, and I was going back through our conversations, and I found some stuff that started connecting a lot more dots. But it's good to go back and review things. But it says Trump is a character. He's not here to defeat anybody. That's your job. Don't come at us because you're still struggling with who the good guys are and the bad guys are. It's our job to present information to you in a consumable way that allows you to question what you think you already know. Discernment. Just when you think you have the answers, they change the questions. What do they think? What do you think the phrase "the ending won't be for everyone" means? What about the choice to know will be yours? They are
Whoa.
characters. This is a game of soul growth, and the objective is to neutralize your emotions so that you can find and see truth. It's a great awakening. Did you really think this was an honest and fair election this time? This is older, but it becomes relevant. Wake the fuck up and feel into the totality of what you've learned. What is real? What is truth? Who decides? Is seeing believing? Is disinformation necessary? Okay, that was from 5D full disclosure a while back, but it kind of brings in what you just posted, like Trump will go down to the ship. But he's a character in the movie, right?
You know,
Yeah.
how are people going to be able to, if they can't get past the Trump part of this, because Trump was good. I mean, he's playing both sides, so we can't. You got to figure this out. But how are you going to get past this part where you're
Well,
some
that's
friends and family and coworkers and
don't worry
people,
about them.
but they're going to have to. They're going to have to
Okay.
get.
Everybody has a different path and a different destiny.
Yeah,
Right.
they
So
people
True.
don't
have
worry
got.
about it. This is an inside job, folks.
It
Yeah.
is.
You're not waking nobody up. That's not your job.
No, but when people figure out that everybody in your orbit was not good,
That's
like
Some
right.
that's what I'm talking about. When you find out friends, family, acquaintances, whoever, they weren't in it for you, like, and they could have been part of this whole thing too. Like, I, if you can't get past the characters on the show that you don't
right.
even know, how are you going to deal with
It's,
the
it's
people
like
in your everyday?
it's like watching a soap opera, right? And you
Oh
get caught
yeah,
up in the characters on the soap opera.
oh
Oh my God, Dorothy's gonna come on. Oh, did you see what she did to her husband?
yeah.
But see, do you get what it says? Because MAGA means magician. Trump was the magician,
Right.
right? To wake up in humanity.
Hmm.
So when they said MAGA's dead, it means the veil is, people can see through the veil now. The magic's wearing off. It's dead. That magic's dead. We can see, not
Like
everybody,
like
but a lot of people
Disneyland.
can see more and more than before. And it's awesome. But like he said, like we played that video the other day where they said we're fine, right? And like Mike said, every pure and true heart will prevail. Prevail. It's not for us, but it was to help us wake up, see through the illusion, but we have nothing to fear, right?
Hmm.
I mean, we had people out there agitators, testers. Um, that's all part of the awakening as well. Even though it was real, people really getting arrested and really getting their rights trampled on and really losing their homes and really this and that. That's part
Hmm.
of it. And so they did we're allowed to react to these things, and if you react incorrectly, then you will have punishment. So it was a movie, but with the movie and the what you did with it had real consequences as well.
Right. Look at what took place in COVID. Those are real consequences,
There's real consequences,
and that's why it was so important.
and that goes back to what I've shared with Quetzalcoatl,
Hmm.
right? And every um 2,600 years there's a character, a avatar, a logos that comes in that does the same thing. They call them, and the indigenous call them the clowns, right? They're sacred because they're sent in to wake us up, right?
Right.
They're performers. So that's why we weren't supposed to get emotionally attached to these characters
Right.
on your screen, and many people did, and
Like,
they're attached to Trump, the persona, and that's
which
who
is
I'm worried about because they're going to be hurt, right? But that's something they have to go through because he'll
hurt.
teach you never to. You don't attach to somebody on there. Like, learn, get the knowledge, reflect what's in what you can get out of this. What's this lesson I need to learn from this? But don't attach emotionally to them.
Like the football players and the basketball players and the baseball players and the wrestling, right? WWE, everybody was attached to Hogan. I know I liked Hogan when I was a kid. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, right? We played them out
Andre
in the
the
road.
Giant. We liked Andre the Giant too.
Right, all the characters in this
Yeah.
central casting movie we've been watching for decades, guys.
Right. I mean, you watch a movie
It's
and
not
your
about
favorite
them.
character
Right.
gets killed in the movie, right?
Yeah.
And you cry, you actually get emotionally charged and cry, right? It's like that.
It's like the never ending story, and you're the one reading the book, and
Right.
you find out it's you the whole time that
Yes.
you're reading about.
Yes.
Okay? You forgot who the hell you were, right? You you have amnesia, and you need to wake up and remember, Neo. Wake up, Neo. Remember who you are, Simba, right? All the different wake up calls.
Right.
All the stories, the never ending story, right? The little boy reading the book, and then he gets so caught up in the book, it makes it almost as reality, like when
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
save the princess and stuff like that, right? That
And that
one,
was
the
his
little
higher
girl,
self,
right?
mm,
And he was flying around and like,
the child
yeah,
that's warning him. But yeah, we were talking about how because we watched the COVID thing like a flashback, and we're like, that's when everyone was locked down, and that's when Mike came on, right? He just came across our feed.
yeah,
We
right
didn't
around
even
COVID,
watch any like podcasters or anything. We just really did we. All of a sudden, we just he came across our feed, and we
just like
clicked on it,
anybody else,
and it's like resonated with us. They're like regular people, down to earth, right?
right?
And then we started watching them from there. It was strange how things happen like that, right?
Do you have those text messages? Let me pull up some. I guess I reported Mrs. Sheepdog went into our messages and we forwarded a lot of messages from Trump and a few other people. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Um, so what we're seeing is something being played out. The issue with Tucker and Candace and Alex Jones and them and they've had decades to tell to come out, right?
Yes.
So it's like they're all in the same kind of arena, same thing going on. It's like good cop, bad cop. It's like drama, right? And what we see is Trump blaming everyone for being disloyal, but in reality, Trump is projecting onto others what he has done, being disloyal to the voters, disloyal um, um, to the podcasters that supported him, that got him all those votes because he used all those big ass podcasts. That's why they were so important because they brought. If he was able to go on there and stroke their egos, Tucker, Candid, whoever, right? He went on all their podcasts during the elections to get votes, right? Campaigning, and you know and then once they're done, that's it, right? Now they're like turning on each other, biting each other's faces off, projecting both parties are wrong, right? And it doesn't and it doesn't show real leadership and unity to us. All we see is the people that are getting paid millions and billions of dollars bickering at each other, and
Yeah.
we're losing our country. We're losing people's losing their jobs, people's losing their lives, people's losing their homes, cars, well, I said jobs already.
Yeah.
Everyone has a struggle, but everyone health. Everyone is had something that they've had or had to overcome. Some of you haven't had to face anything, which is a blessing, right? And you've been able to help others.
Yes.
So everybody's at different levels. This isn't a rich versus poor, but it's more about like they're in the big club, right? So they're like they said they would go at each other, right? But Trump expects loyalty, but yet he has been disloyal and I'm not attacking Trump. This is the central casting character playing the president of the corporation that's dead. All
Right.
right, this is he's an actor, right? Doing his part, whatever that is, right? And this awakening. But he hasn't been loyal to his three wives. All right, so think about that. A man that hasn't been loyal to his wives. Just think about. I just want to say that 3, 4, 5, right? He had all these things going on. He was rich, ego, had it all, and nobody's ever told him no, right? And I don't know his personal life or what really went on behind the scenes. I can only tell you what we see on the world stage. So the projection of being loyal is calling everyone else disloyal, but when you switch from no new wars, no regime change, America first, and then when everyone votes for you, you don't show your loyalty back day one. You show disloyalty up until 4/11/2026. However, things may switch, but as of right now, we're seeing quite the opposite of what.
Because well, who got him there?
Right.
Right. And that goes for any position.
Mhm.
Who got you there? Right.
Right. Um, so just keep in mind that they're telling you some truth, but not the whole truth. And that's our job is to come in here and to fill in the blanks, fill in the gaps, and point out the things that they're not saying, not what they're saying, but what they're not saying. All right. And to remind people of how we got here, right? If Trump told you to put a mask on, stand 6 feet apart, and get a shot, would you do it again?
No.
No.
Would you?
Didn't do it the first time.
Because that was Trump that did all that, right? The Trump administration. He took orders from whoever he was reading it. Remember, he gave us 14 days to slow the curve, and then he extended it 30 days, and then it extended 90 days, and then it turned
Because
into
everyone was
bringing Fauci in
complying
5 months
still.
later.
Maybe they were seeing it to give us a little timer. We're gonna snap out of it.
Right. So if you voted for him, and which I voted for him in 2017, but that's it, right? My main thing was Hillary Clinton going to jail, right?
Yeah.
But I voted for all the wrong reasons, right?
Right. That was
Because
mine too.
I wanted to lock her up, lock her up, lock her up, right? Because I fought 2 years in the back before Trump even, when Trump was running for president, because I knew what Clinton was capable of and who she was. But yet there was a cult following of Clinton, of sleep Americans ready to go pull the trigger for Clinton because they wanted what? The first woman president. That's all they wanted.
Yeah, and that's no reason to be voting for anybody. Holy crap, that bothered me more than anything.
She won the
Right.
popular vote.
Yeah.
She won the popular vote. Trump got in there because of the electoral college. He didn't win the popular vote.
We don't believe any of it, do we,
And
Frank?
that was the only time, like there's only one other time I think that's ever happened where the electoral college switched from the pop like it wasn't because that's why they say I won the popular and the electoral. Okay, then that's a
They
real
had to
win.
they had to put that in there just so she could. I think that's all rigged too. I think that they put that in there just to have more of a fight. Like that was an even another level to the fight.
Right. So we've seen that take place with Clinton, and that's why I got the only option was Trump, and he was saying all the right shit, right? He was going to lock my enemies up. Yeah, he was, because when you do your research on the Clintons, and it goes way back to Arkansas, and even before that, Watergate, right? Remember she was in Watergate, a part of that cover up, right? So she goes way back. So that was scary. I thought we were going to go if she got in there that was going to be we were going to go bomb Iran, shit like that.
Hmm.
People were going to say New World Order, right? That's what she was going to bring in, and then here we are. We're bombing Iran, and people are still saying New World Order, and it's like, what the hell just happened here, right? But the wake up isn't for. Once you're awake, it's not for you to. Um, it's not once you're awake, it's not for you to keep falling for all the characters in the movie,
Right.
right? You wake up to who you are. You remember who you are. You take back your power. You take back your authority, right? You take back responsibility of your lives and your minds and yourself and each other and your families and your health and your food and your water, right?
Hmm.
And your business, right? Instead of giving it up to a bunch of politicians, waiting for them to change your life for you, right? And it never happens, right? It's like waiting on the Lord, and the whole time the Lord's waiting on you, right?
That's right.
And like Miss Sheepdog read, she just read that only then will people be forced to look inward and take the slings and arrows themselves. And when Trump exits the movie, remember this quote because many will not be ready. Remember, he exited and Joe Bot came in for 4 years and
Hmm.
all that, and then he came back as the Undertaker. So when we say that she's going down with the ship, he's taking a lot of shit down with him. What?
Yeah.
And he's just a character,
Just like
so
in the
don't worry about like him losing his life or something shit like that. Take it down with what you may perceive as evil or not
That's why I
good for
believe
humanity.
the fake assassination was a test to see how people would react when he does go
Right.
exits. Right? What's the reaction of the people?
Yeah. Can they if their leader's gone, who's going to step up?
That's right.
If well, like Mike Penny, once did we collapse? No. He prepared us. We prepared ourselves. We prepared each other. We didn't know that he
Yeah.
was going to exit. It was a shock, right? Because you reject the bad news, right? You reject the what the hospital said, all
Yes.
right? You reject all that. And every time we rejected it, he came back good and healthy.
Yep.
So we kept rejecting it. Well, it's not and at some point this is it. I hope y'all are ready, right? He wouldn't have left if we weren't ready, and we wouldn't have been taken if we weren't, especially his family, right? Think about his wife and his daughters and stuff like that. It's so since the whole scamdemic started, I've seen my neighbors lose their my neighbor, she lost her husband, and they had three little baby girls because of COVID,
Yeah.
and I
Yes.
had to witness that a father leaving the family, and
That was
it's
terrible.
terrible, right? But visiting with his family during the service at his house, he did a really good job, guys. He's got some amazing kids, and they're going to be uh, very successful at whatever they want to do. And they're going to have amazing lives, and they're going to sit back and talk about their dad, and they're going to sit back. Like Mike, remember when Mike uh, he would talk about his dad on the show, and he would say, "Boy, did you fix your mouth to say all that?" Right?
Yeah.
His dad would tell him, "Boy, did you
Yeah.
fix your mouth to say all that?" Right. So if Mike was here today, I think he would enjoy, and I think he would be happy with where we're at right now. We lost a few people along the way. Lost Mike. Each one of us lost somebody in our families, maybe friends, mothers, fathers, aunt, pets. Right? We've all lost something along the way throughout this journey. But um, it's been a long 5 or 6 years. We lost Doug just before that. That pissed off Mike.
Yeah,
And the fact that everybody stays silent about Doug's passing really bothered him,
yeah, a lot.
especially when you're talking about big names that people still worship,
Yeah.
right? All right, so tonight would be one of those nights where I'm like, Mike, I'm gonna bring some shit tonight. It's gonna ruffle some feathers, and it's probably maybe um, piss some people off. Maybe I don't know. And he'd be like, well, fuck it, just go. And then there's nights where he would say some controversial stuff, and I'm like, damn, he doesn't give a damn. Like I wouldn't say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's things he didn't care. Like, so that it just lets you know, speak the truth, even when it's the most unpopular thing to say. Even if you lose all your friends, all your family, and your whole damn show, you let it all ride. All right, you got
Right.
to give it up. We're not here to uh, keep giving up our power to something outside of ourselves.
No.
And to these characters in these movies. Let them do what they got to do on that screen. They're waking up other people. People are waking up in different levels, different things, whether they have to go through financial hardship, medical hardship, um, voter regret, and even some people don't even care about any of this. They're still playing the left right paradigm, and they're still cheerleading and raha, woohoo, and while they're swiping their cards and spending $200 on gas, if groceries are up through the roof, cost of living's through the roof, you know, Medicaid, Medicare is uncertain. This great reset, what the hell are they gonna do? Push a button and what? What's gonna happen? You know what I mean? When
But that's where the challenge comes in. We don't know what to expect,
maybe
right?
it's a reset on us.
So when you're faced with the unknown is when you find yourself, right?
Hmm.
And that's where your faith is tested. That you're going to be okay. Just know that you're going to be okay. And sometimes going into the void can be scary, but it also can be liberating, right?
Yeah. So what it shows is what we have accepted as a society when it comes to these politicians, what we're willing to overlook in order to find a pick a savior outside of ourselves. What we're willing to overlook in a person when it comes to these politicians and people that just keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, is insanity, right? So if you're scared to speak the truth, yeah, I pray that you get the courage to one day not care what anybody else thinks about you, because when the day comes, that way you can say, I did everything I could, Father, or whatever your religion is, Father or Mother, I did everything I could. Yeah, you sent me, I told them, they didn't listen, or they did listen, then you get job well done, right? That's all everybody says. I just want to hear job well done. Okay, well, I think you have to do a task, right? There's something. So this
You
is all about,
you know when you do something, right? You don't need praise from anybody else.
right.
You feel it when you do it, and you're pleased with what you did. You're satisfied, right? You don't
Hmm.
need somebody else to tell you did a good job.
Right. So this is
That's when you found your confidence and your
right.
self
If
assurance.
you're doing this for likes, then you're in the wrong field, right? If you're
Right.
doing it for, oh, I want 10,000 views, 50, 100,000 views, why is nobody clicking like on my post, or you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing it for that, then because there's a lot of times nobody even reads my shit or even clicks like. It don't bother me. I have it on public forums that Sheepdog 1111 spoke up. Time, date, and stamp it. You go back and look at all the evidence, 4 or 5 years. I got it posted. Everything. I got court records. I got it all, and I put it there without saying about it. and I say something about the court records, if nobody goes and looks, it's still posted. I'm on record, True Social, you name it. Even if it doesn't get shared or whatever. When somebody says, "Oh, did you say anything about this?" This, well, hell yeah, go look at my post. Yeah, they were ignored. Nobody clicked or like. Nobody did. They just acted like I didn't even exist when they see something they don't want to. Or
Right.
hell, maybe my shit ain't even crossing somebody's feed. I don't really care, but it's on. It's on. I'm on record.
Right.
I'm on record, and I hope you're on record too.
I am. I
I know
am.
you
Oh, I
are.
know you are. I know you are.
This
So I,
a turning point action. They're after me about Charlie Kirk. Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Seriously.
He
These
was a
people.
character too.
Yeah, I know. Ted
Yeah.
Cruz was after me earlier. I'm like,
well,
what?
you better unsubscribe from that. They're tracking and tracing you with the geo tracking with that. You need to
I
unsubscribe. Say stop sending text or stop sending notifications.
okay. I usually do the report and block
Mhm.
and report and whatever. Delete.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
unsubscribe,
the
hit stop sending text. That's what I do. Stop, boom. Right. So the actor playing the part of the president of the corpse only needed Tucker, and I'm just going to talk about Tucker, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, Megan Kelly. They only needed them um, and the other podcasters for the votes, right? Because they had the following. They're playing a good cop, bad cop, eating each other's faces. It's crazy to witness, that Trump demand loyalty when he himself hasn't shown loyalty to anyone, the voters, the podcasters, right? So he's really projecting on others what he doesn't want you to wake up and realize it's in him himself, right? You see his name going on a building. He's building an arch. He wants to build a ballroom. He wants trillions of dollars being spent, $1 trillion going to war, billions of trillions of dollars going to foreign other countries, while the people that voted him for him are still holding the pot, right? So he wasn't loyal. So he's projecting onto others who he is. So you got to think mirror. He's holding up a mirror to society and what we accept and what we are okay with, and he keeps pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. So he's holding up a mirror as well to society and what we have to become and how far we have fallen
right.
and what we are willing to ignore about him and ourselves and what we're willing to support.
Maybe the loyalty he's talking about is the loyal to ourselves and each other.
Yeah,
If he's holding the mirror, it's pointing back at us.
right. We're showing someone's
We're
loyalty
showing
to him.
loyalty to him.
Right,
Not us, but people are showing loyalty to
mm,
him. You're supposed to be loyal to the people.
right.
The people, your brothers and sisters, the
So,
people you see every day, the
mhm,
people that care about you,
right.
or even if they don't care about you, they're they would be there if you're in trouble and they're right there. There's someone's going to help you, right?
So,
That's human, being a human. We lost compassion and loyal to each other.
so he is an actor playing his part, central casting, something, someone else, right? Somebody else is directing the show, whatever this is. The Wizard of Oz, don't look behind the curtain. Ooh, the scary man, on the screen and all that drama that's up there. When you pull back the curtain, it's just a little old man, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And we have to pass the test, and it keeps you in fear, and you have to follow that yellow brick road. Is that what it says? You get to the Emerald City, and you knock, 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 knock,
And what does she have? All those tests, all those things she had to
all
go
those
through.
tests and
And yet,
trials and tribulations.
and it was Dorothy
Dorothy,
and the three, right?
Toto,
That's your three states of consciousness, right?
yeah,
You're right. You don't have a heart, or
no heart, no mind,
you're
and
not.
no
You're
soul.
scared of everything.
Courage, no
Courage,
courage, no heart, and
brains.
no brain.
You don't didn't have the knowledge.
Low IQ.
You get all three of those, right?
Yep, at the Emerald City.
Right.
But along the way, the lion gets tested. Ooh, the cowardly lion.
Till he stands up,
And guess what? All it took was for him to give him a certificate,
which he didn't even
just
need.
like when you go to college,
Yeah,
because he already had it in him.
that's right.
But once he got that paper from the
It
wizard,
seemed
he was like,
official.
like he was a stud, right?
Yeah,
But he just had doubt in himself.
that's right.
He didn't realize he was a lion.
He was
like
lying. No.
the king of the jungle. Like
Yeah, he was more than what he thought he
he
was.
was scared of a fly or
Uh,
whatever, little flying monkeys and shit. Right. So that's where we're at. Let me go ahead and let's get started. We're gonna go a little bit back here. We're gonna transition. How did everybody enjoy y'all's I Dream of Jeannie, right? Did y'all witness that shit show and then the military go out there and play along with it? And wasn't that ain't that crazy that they'll use the Black Hawks and the Navy ships to go out there and then I thought I was like, you know what, at the Army Navy game, guys, if you go look at it, they have the NASA logos. I always wondered why are the NASA logos on these on our military helmets? I didn't because I didn't know we were all connected out there like that.
right.
Was the U.S. Navy and the NASA working together out to sea? I don't know. I never seen that until after I got out, right? So I just want everybody to know that if I ever come out after being locked up in a space boat with no toilet, looking this good after 10 days of going 1 and 2 in my pants, locked in with 3 friends, surrounded by their farts, and them going 1 and 2 in their pants with constant diaper stench, all while trying to float, sleep, and bumping into their loaded diapers with my loaded diaper at night. No running water, weird dehydrated food, and then going 30,000 miles an hour in a fireball. I'd expect you to know I'm lying.
How many miles?
30,000.
30. Oh, I thought you said 33.
The Dow right now. That almost kind of came. I got to get that out of my head.
I know.
So today was a really strange day. Here's another piece I want to add right here. They said they were coming in at Mach 33,
33.
right? 33 and then 33. Let me pull it up here. Here it is. All right, check this out. Here's your fallen angels code. Open your books to Revelation. Look up the fallen angels and 1/3 falling.
Hmm.
Here, do I gotta remove this? Oh, there. Wait, remove that. Add that. Where's it at? What's on the screen? Let me remove that. Why is that on the screen? Oh, I loaded it twice. There we go. Let's see if this goes. All right, check that out. All right, Mach 33 and 33 times the speed of sound. How many angels fell from heaven? How many fallen angels? Look it up. What is it? 1/3
Hmm.
fallen angels.
300, right?
Bam. Right?
3,000.
In the Bible. Right? I posted it in the chat. So 1/3 of the angels fell from heaven. And 1/3 is what? Of 100%. 33.33.
Hmm.
Right? 1/3 of 100 is 33.33. So they're mocking you. They're showing you that the fallen angels,
Hmm.
right? They fell. That's why they're deceiving, the mockery, the deception, right? They can't get. I think they're earthbound. They can't leave here, right?
They're leaving.
But they're going to be leaving
Or they.
allegedly.
Well, apparently they are being dispelled of. But I found this post too. It was a while back that Mike had sent me. It was Trump in 2017. It said, "We must keep evil out of our country." With the caravans marching through Mexico towards our country, Republicans must be prepared to do whatever's necessary for strong border security. Dems do nothing. If there's no wall, there's no security. Human trafficking, drugs, and criminals of all dimensions.
Yes.
It says define illegal alien. Once you see how
Send me that.
deep the
Oh, I got it.
deception, right? And it said keep out. Talk about interdimensional beings, right?
I,
That's who the illegal aliens are. not somebody crossing the border from Mexico that lives there.
Why not Canada? You don't think that nobody crosses the border from Canada? Why does everybody always say Mexico? Because it's programmed in us?
And
Yeah.
and
Like, what is that?
he said no, notice the word is misspelled. Dimension spelled DIMENSIONNS. It was Native American.
All right, so let me share a screen here. That's what I got it up on the screen, defining legal alien. Once you see how deep the deception is going. Y'all got that? All right. All right, let's go back to the rhythm. There we go. Add screen right here. And there we go. All right, let's go back 4 or 5 years, get a little reminder so people don't fall for the okie doke again.
Not the full thing, of course, but a foreshadow.
All right, so this is coming from, let me get the channel here. Nephilim, NEPHTALI, 1981. COVID-19, Trump and the 666 system. Did we miss the warning? If Trump came out and read from a script again and said, I need you guys 6 feet apart, I need you guys with a mask on, and I need you guys vaccinated, and then recommend the booster shots, would you do it? Or would you say, hell no? Well, there's people that would, because they're the fear, right? Because of fear. And that's what's concerning. But you got to live with that and keep moving. Everybody has free will to do what they want, right? But you got to ask yourself that. If Trump told you to do that, would you do it again? If your answer,
That's right.
you know how much of MAGA went and did all this because Trump recommended the shit,
Right.
right? Nobody pushed back. Some people did. They said, hell no. As soon as he said, "Yeah, I got the booster, I recommend the booster," people booed.
But I think that the COVID was
Mm,
more to what they told us as well.
right.
Right. It wasn't there a bunch of UAPs around that time as well. Right.
Hmm.
That might be something to do with them wanting the border, which is not the border by the Texas border, but like I just read, things entering in here from other dimensions. And
Foreshadow.
they say, because we have a firmament, they were coming up from under the sea, the water, the abyss,
Under
right?
the sea, SpongeBob.
Yes, exactly.
Where was Epstein Island? His address was on and SpongeBob cartoon.
And Ghislaine Maxwell's Terramar
Yeah,
and her submarines.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. You ain't gonna hear that on Fox, are you?
No.
Yeah,
No.
they get paid the big bucks to lie to you,
Hmm.
right? But those are the real patriots, right? They're looking out for you. Let's keep it moving.
Before the very end, Donald Trump, the pandemic, COVID-19, all of these things. What if I told you that we've already seen a preview of what's coming? Not the full thing, of course, but a foreshadow. Now follow me. During the days of the pandemic, how many of you remember the division? How many of you remember the pressure? The fact that if you did not align with conventional wisdom, there were mandates sent that you would lose your employment. You would lose the method that you use to pay the bill.
I'm glad to see that you're practicing social distancing. That looks very nice. That's very good. I want to thank everybody for being here today. This morning, I spoke with the leaders of the G7 nations, and they Really had a good meeting. I think it was a very, very productive meeting. I also spoke with our nation's governors. And this afternoon, we're announcing new guidelines for every American to follow over the next 15 days as we combat the virus. Each and every one of us has a critical role to play. Therefore, we will be extending our guidelines to April 30th to slow the spread. On Tuesday, we will be finalizing these plans and providing a summary of our findings, supporting data, and strategy to the American people.
Washington State University head football coach Nick Rolovich, along with 4 of his assistants, fired for failing to comply with the state's COVID-19 vaccine requirement. Rolovich was reportedly the highest paid state employee. Thousands of police officers and firefighters in cities like Chicago and Baltimore could also soon be out of work, as mandates take effect that require them to report their vaccination status or submit to regular testing. And at General Electric, workers are required to be vaccinated by.
I have to pause every now and then and talk about it. I'm not just going to play it straight through because you're not going to pick up on the comms on the screen, are you? Let me see in the chat. Y'all picking up anything? You know, paying attention to the comms all through you're being shown here? Right? Do you have the eyes to see what I'm showing you right now? Or are you still blind to the symbolism? Are you there yet? Are we there yet? Right. Let's go back here.
Chicago and Baltimore could also soon be out of work, as mandates take effect that require them to report their vaccination status or submit to regular testing.
What do we see on that screen? What do we see on that screen? Chat. What we got?
88.
You want to take a stab at it, Nadine?
Just the 88.
Oh, okay. 88 what?
100?
I mean, what are the odds?
Look at that, but and look at the, it says Nephthal, like
Right, Trump 88.
Nephtali, kind of like Nephilim.
Yeah.
So 88, we're going to be talking about this later. So that's going to be the next video. So keep in mind this 88 number. There we go. Yeah, keep in mind this 88 number. We're going to get into this, what the spiritual meaning of this is, symbolically, spiritually. Stu, send me that. How many, and it talks about how many keys on the piano?
Yes,
Is 88.
Yeah, that's a good video.
Right. All right, let's move forward.
And at General Electric.
All right, General Electric.
G, like a Mason.
All right, G and a 3. You got the 1111 right here.
Yep.
On the helmet.
Workers are required to be vaccinated.
Could be just a coincidence, but I just want to point it out.
And what's GE in numbers?
General.
What's GE
Electric.
in numbers?
75.
Mm-hmm.
It is 11, but 75 is 11, right?
13.
Or 12.
12.
By December 8th.
I remember that for a moment in time in the days of the pandemic, people were told what they had to do. You couldn't travel, you couldn't work, you couldn't participate in society. Families divided, friends turned on each other, fear drove decisions. If people responded that way under a pandemic, what will happen when people begin to see signs in the heavens? As the word of God tells us that fearful signs will appear in the heavens, what will happen then?
Could aliens be out there? Ever since I was a kid, I was fascinated by this. From E.T. to Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And now Steven Spielberg has even directed an expected blockbuster movie coming out in June called Disclosure Day. You're wondering why we're breaking in to talk to you about this on the stream. Could that be happening already? A lot of developments just in the last 10 days. And tonight in a Truth Social post, President Donald Trump now says he will direct the federal government to release any and all government files related to, quote, alien and extraterrestrial life in UFOs.
For our last story tonight, let's talk about aliens. They live among us, and they have been doing so for years. They are an advanced species. They're highly intelligent, and they hide in a secret base here on Earth by disguising themselves as humans. Sounds like
Okay,
I
that
mean, how much straightforward did they have to be to you guys?
right? Like that's what Rod was talking about. They look like us, but they're not us.
That's why I said y'all think it's going to be a little green man with black eyes, right? That little painting when it was
Yeah,
really,
no, they look like us.
because if they showed you a painting of what they look like or a drawing, you'd be able to identify them walking around on TV
Right.
because you've been seeing them. Yeah. If they're flick their little tongues out, y'all catch them little tongues coming out quite so often. Right. I
And
can show you a few of them.
those shapeshifter, those videos in the beginning, those are some pretty hairy things to watch.
Right.
Because
Like,
you imagine yourself on the street corner seeing them, and it's like, holy shit.
well, they say that they're because I posted some stuff about plasma, how we're all plasma, right? But we're in a more dense realm, so we seem more solid, right? But these things, they can go in and out of dimensions. They can shapeshift like us. They can just change their form because they know how to do that. But they need our energy to be able to do it, right?
Right.
Maybe that's why they told us to stay 6 feet apart. Maybe so they couldn't get our energy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they wanted to see who would actually stand 6 feet apart in the store.
I know. I went up and down those damn aisles. I would get people giving me dirty looks.
Oh, you're right.
What the hell your I didn't know what their problem was. I didn't even notice the arrows.
Yeah, I'm not. The 6 feet apart is when they do their rituals. They stand all 6 feet apart in a circle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Satanic rituals, and we all participated in it.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, I didn't, because even if I was standing, I was still moving up just to aggravate, like this is stupid kind of thing.
Well, you still did it.
but Glendia,
I still did it.
Glendia said, "Do you think
Right.
firmament made us more dense?" Probably. You
Right.
know that maybe they're trying to tell us something in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Right. So yeah, I'm not
Maybe
just
it made us shrink.
yeah. So we all kind of had to like. It felt silly, and I'm sitting there looking like, why are we like this far apart? Are these with no mask on? And like some people got masks on. I didn't wear a mask, but the people that had a mask looked at me like I was going to kill them. Shit was weird, man, and how
The whole
everybody
thing
went
was
along with
weird.
it. But let's get back to the point here.
Secret base here on Earth by disguising themselves as humans. Sounds like the plot of Men in Black. Maybe the movie was ahead of its time because a new study says that this could be true. You're not making this up. A study has been conducted by researchers at the Harvard University, and they say aliens may be walking among humans as humans. Researchers have three hypotheses. First, aliens have come from a different time period or planet. Second, they have evolved on Earth but separately from humans. And third, they come from an ancient civilization that was not completely destroyed. The study also says that aliens possibly function out of a secret location. They could be living underground or in multiple regions on Earth that Gen Z would probably call sus, meaning suspicious.
And we understand that the days of COVID and the jab was a foreshadow of what could happen and how humanity will react. It's a foreshadow of the mark of the beast. But imagine this. Imagine that we're in a day and age that as we're living that foreshadow, there was a person during that point in time who gave us 15 days to stop the spread, 30 days to stop the spread, 90 days to stop the spread, appointed Fauci, created something called Operation Warp Speed, gave Pfizer, Moderna immunity so that they can come up with the jab and ultra fast methods, and then promoted such a jab. Imagine that just as the mark of the beast was a foreshadow, we're living in a day and age that the people that agree that the jab, the decisions, the social distancing, all of what happened was dark. Imagine the people being under such a delusion that they also accept the one that brought the foreshadow of the mark. Will it not be the same way as the Antichrist shows up? That many will worship the beast that brings the mark and worship the beast that encourages people to take the mark? If it happened during the days of the jab, and if you don't understand what I'm laying down, Donald Trump is that guy, and the church embraced him. So if the church embraces the one that brought you something that you know is a foreshadow of something dark, imagine how much more when the Antichrist actually shows up with signs and wonders and things that, according to the scriptures, it will be fearful sights in the heavens.
Right. So this is says free universal basic income, right? Let's all unite as one. Health, free health care, whatever. This is what the AI picture had came up with. Savior of the world.
And the church and the world accepted
Then you see all the different world religions.
the one that brought destruction as if he was one of their. Amazing how, and we've mentioned this so many different times, Paula White can compare him to Jesus Christ and the church is still okay with him. The man brings forth interfaith where he says that all of these religions are great because they all work together as one, and even visits certain sites that promotes where the Jew, the Muslim, the Christian all set aside differences and they worship God as one. And I am all for preaching to all people. I am all for being loving to all people. But when it comes to prayer, when it comes to the faith of Christ, he himself said it that there's only one way. And it's either the way of Christ or the way of man in this world. The Tower of Babel religion is being created. The Tower of Babel religion is here alive and well. Just as the Antichrist will come and set up a mark and then be worshipped. You have seen a foreshadow of a man who came, who brought forth a thing that was destructive and yet was still embraced as the one that can set them free from the very things that he brought and enacted. When will we wake up and see the foreshadows of history? When will we wake up and understand that Democrats and Republicans have all called for a new world order? When will we wake up? Or do we even want to wake up?
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, and we will be.
Republican and Democratic presidents alike, from Harry Truman to George Bush, stood for freedom and stood for certain propositions that would make America strong and healthy and grow the middle class and shrink poverty and stand against communism. And after 1989, President Bush said, and it's a phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order, that we needed a new world order.
The affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order.
Isn't that weird that JD Vance is saying the same thing? They're all saying the same thing. What does that mean? That they're all in agreement to something? Who did they ask? Did they get with us on that? No, I don't think so.
Because the global order is changing again.
You got Democrats, Republicans, it don't matter who you voted for, they're all on board, folks.
So we're going to.
There we go, right? Yeah, it's something we had to endure, and guess what? There's going to be more, right? Until it's
keep on pushing hard to shape an international order that works for our people.
How much does America want to invest around the world? We're seeing a new world order now being built, a post-World War II world order.
There's a massive shift happening now in terms of world alliances long term.
Well, it's definitely, I think, a new world order. I think the president has sought to it. There's a new world order in trade. There's a new world order in globalization and the way that we invest in our economy versus, foreign supply chains.
How come Megyn Kelly didn't push back? If I say I was sitting there,
She's totally in the club. They're all in the freaking
I'm
club.
just checking.
Oh, yeah.
So don't fall for the Trumps going after her and they're fighting each other bullshit. That is distracting. It's like a soap opera.
That's like Q 101. That's like they're there to disclose, like help disclose, like they were in it somehow. Like we don't know how far in they were, but the thing about the children, they didn't go after the children. That's what they said. Like they're allowed to help wake people up, but they were involved, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So she should have pushed back right here if she was a real journalist, if she was a real truth seeker, a real She cared about people and was
Like
connecting dots.
I remember when I was going back through some of my discussions with Mike, I remember things I pointed out, and I won't say names because there was certain things, but some of the people disclosing the child trafficking, all that stuff, were actually involved in it.
All right. Like projection.
Yes.
We're living in the foreshadow. And
So this is psychological operations here, folks. This is like it made it put an image in the people in fear's minds that they were really doing this worldwide. Right? Why are they wearing these suits when they're welding? That's not what you wear when you weld. You know what I mean? That's flammable, ain't it? Wouldn't that catch on fire?
Yeah, that would catch on fire.
I'm a welder, I know.
And you're supposed to have a shield on your head.
So nobody asks questions and they go, what? Why are they welding people in there? They weren't really doing all that. It was all part of the psyops.
Oh yeah.
Put people in fear, stay keeping them
Oh, those
home,
people that were
isolated
being
from their
thrown
family.
where they just drop, right? I
We got those good videos coming up.
remember in China when they show the guy walking down, he just dropped, and I mean could have been got hit by some electronic thing. I don't know.
You had thousands of people, thousands of athletes fall. Soccer players. We had
Yep.
musicians here performing in Houston. That when they were performing, they just collapsed on stage and died. Local musicians like that have record deals. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep, they did it on soap opera too.
damn, did they?
Yeah, yeah, on Coronation Street. That's the one I watch. Yep, that's
Yeah, you
in
gotta bring me that.
Britain. That's a British soap opera.
Yeah, you got to bring that one. You know what episode?
Oh, I can go back and look.
Yeah, yeah. See, you can learn some shit on damn soap operas, guys.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
we're not learning our lesson. But I have to end this video with something.
World alliances long term.
And the
We're living in the foreshadow, and we're not learning our lesson. But I have to end this video with something positive, because I want you to understand that just as there was a foreshadow of the crazy things that are coming to warn you, that in scripture, there's also a foreshadow of what happens when you obey God. Oh, yes, indeed. The foreshadow of Noah when he obeyed God and built that ark. Ooh-wee. The foreshadow of what happens when you obey God in the midst of craziness. The foreshadow of Moses in the parting of the Red Sea. The foreshadow of Daniel when times and laws were changed and he decided to worship the Most High. What happened? What was that foreshadow? The foreshadow of Christ himself, God manifested in the flesh the only way, when he rejected the kingdoms of this world. What happened then? What happened then was victory. What will happen now in your life, in your marriage, in your children, in your business, in your ministry, in your life is victory through Jesus Christ. Heavenly Father, if there's someone watching this right now that they're just exhausted, they're drained, they're tired. They're so tired that they don't even know why they're tired. They take 10 steps forward, 20 steps back, and they're just drained, exhausted, and wounded. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray for them. I remind them that it's going to be okay. I remind them that I know that times are rough, but just as you've told us the beginning, the end, all of it, you've demonstrated time and time again that you're undefeated, and you're going to be undefeated in their life if they place their trust in you. And that could only be placed today when we submit ourselves to you. And we thank you for what you're doing in these sisters that are watching this video, in these brothers that are watching these videos. I thank you for what you're doing for them right now. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. I want to say thank you for taking the time to be here. Could you consider just sharing this broadcast, pressing that thumbs up, and leaving me a comment on your thoughts on it? And also something that I wanted to bring to your attention. I've been on this channel since 2008, and I don't think I've made a request like this ever. But if you have ever considered supporting this ministry in any way, this would be a great time. There are ways you can do so in the description tab below or on the screen. Some more information on there as well. We're in a time where I have to handle a lot of family issues in regards to upcoming surgeries. And I really would appreciate if you would consider supporting us in any type of way. Insurance is very difficult to handle here in the United States of America, as you know. And you also could imagine how much these things actually do cost. I've already handled a lot this year, and God.
So I want to share this video out. If you want to go subscribe and share this video, I'm going to copy this real quick. Let's put it in the chat on YouTube. Here we go, and there you go. So you can copy that link. Here is Rumble. Let me see where Rumble's at. All right, here I go on Rumble. Just give me 1 second. I have Rumble pulled up. There we go. I'm in the chat. Here we go. All right, here it is on Rumble. Share that. Please share that out. Just kind of remind people of, because some people forgot, you know what I mean? And they're still supporting the same people that told them to stand 6 feet apart, put a mask on, and put a needle in your arm or lose your job. They're still there. And we're still loyal. Wake up, America, is all I'm saying. And that's all that Nephilim 1981 is trying to warn people. And he also prayed for the people struggling. All right. So when we talk about they come in human flesh, you can go to They Live. Remember Roddy Piper, 1988? There's your 88 again. They created this movie, and then some of the people amongst us.
All right today, sir. Okay, how's it going? Fine, thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. One of my favorite movies of all time. And it's all about being able to see. When you finally can see, especially their behaviors, the way they do certain things, once you pick up on it, because they have behaviors of lizards, some of them, and a lizard's always sticking his tongue out, can't keep it in. It's always like a snake.
Paula White she was doing that too.
Yeah, Paula White at the thing, she did a few flickers at some of the ceremonies, the Bush funeral. You've seen all those people gathering for the Bush funeral.
Kept doing it.
Laura Bush,
Nancy Pelosi, she did that a lot.
Pelosi, yeah. Like,
you can see their tongues keep sticking it out. Weird.
It's crazy to talk about, but when everybody's looking for the little green man with black eyes and a UFO flying saucer, and he's walking around, like, you just gotta have to just know the mannerisms of certain reptilians, just like a iguana, right? Walking through the desert, the iguana dragons, and right, they have that. What is it? I don't know if it's a Kane bloodline, but I think it's interesting. Her name's Paula White Kane, but Kane's her husband's last name. But I just think so everything's really, it's a spiritual battle, it's spiritual warfare. It is biblical, and if you have the eyes to see, you can see it, but they can't tell you.
It would be the opposite of whatever they put out there for us anyway. Like, they say they came from outer space, and it's like, no, it's always the opposite of what they said.
Right.
Yep.
Right. The scariest thing about They Live is how much more true it feels now. What it says.
I know, right?
And they're telling you there are no Epstein files. You're being played. It's a hoax. Go back to sleep.
Watch that. You should watch it. Tells you a lot.
So look, you got that video. Can you send that video? Stu, can you put it down at the bottom? That one with that Stu sent me.
Yeah.
Next one is going to be, we're going to talk about the 88, right? And I want to thank Stu for sending me a clip, because it was kind of what we've been talking about. Well, not kind of. It's been what we've been talking about, but the presentation and how they put it together all in one
was really good.
Clip is eye-opening. Very eye-opening. But while she's getting that clip, let me go to the next thing here.
Look who sent Sam a letter in the mail. Let's see what this says. You guys, I've been invited. I'm special. MAGA needs me. He needs me to do my Republican presidential task force strategy survey. And then he needs me to send money. Yeah. He needs me to send money. There's no question about it. He needs me to stand by his side as a member of the Republican Presidential Task Force to help ensure we maintain our Republican majorities in the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House of Representatives. And we only elect Republicans who are controlled by AIPAC. And then we give total control over to a foreign country. Wait, we already did that. Dude, no. No. Trump, no. Bet he hears that rare in his life, but just no. I have something to show you guys.
Sheepdog, you talking?
I didn't know.
So they already got enough of our money by taxing us to death. Hell no. He's got $7 billion. Why don't you take $1 billion out of your account and stick it in there?
It's not him. I'm telling you.
It's the
That's
Republican
like
Party.
AI
Yeah,
automatic.
automatic
Like, you know,
letters
they
sent
send
out.
birthday cards. They try to send you a text. We need your help, Trump. I need your help. You know, it's all fraud. I mean, they even showed you on True Social that's not even Trump that posts,
Yeah,
right?
it's not even. Markman says, I always send them Monopoly money. Ha 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 ha. He sends them cash, but he sends them the Monopoly money from the
Oh, that's
game.
funny, right?
That's
Because
what it
that's
said.
what it is.
Yeah. So he just sends them like, no, they're fake money.
Yeah.
Maybe he should have worried about money when he gave away all the money he sent to other countries. Or I told my 85-year-old friend in Florida, quit sending people money that are billionaires. Y'all notice that billionaires and millionaires get everything for free, and he give it to them like they don't have to pay for shit. They just being in whatever restaurant they're in, it's on the house. But when a homeless person is sleeping behind their restaurants, they just throw scraps out to them if they're lucky, and the trash can. Think about that. Think about how upside down that is in a society,
Yeah, I know.
right? So I used to get these until I filled them out without money. They quit sending them to me. That's one thing I will never do is send me any money to a political person. Every text I get from them, I immediately send STOP in all caps, and they are all liars. Sam, I hear you. I was in Florida for a little bit, and I ran into a few homeless people with their dogs, and it haunted me the entire time. I want, I went and got them water and dog treats. I decided I want to make backpacks up with things for people and their pets. Um, so this is so instead of doing it, sending money to the Republican Party, Democrat Party, you could go actually give the money to a homeless person, that somebody that needs some help,
Yeah.
that really needs it, and doesn't have it. Because to them, that's $1 billion, and those are the deeds,
Yes.
right? So I'm going to hand them out, and I just need advice on what I should get. Seriously, it's horrible that there are so many people who need help, and people just look away. Well, I don't. I wish I had endless money because I would be helping anyone. So think about that. If this person had Trump's $7 billion,
Oh, do you know how many
it'd be
people
a
he
whole
could
nother ball
help?
game,
Oh my gosh. I
right?
know.
She'd be able to buy houses for these people, let
Yeah.
alone a backpack with some crackers and a water in it and some dog treats. You see what I'm saying? Trump has, and I'm not saying, but these
His kid,
billionaires, there's what, how many billionaires are in America?
I think it was 600 something.
There's 600 and something billionaires in America, folks.
Right.
How many trillions of dollars is that? They can end world hunger. They can end homelessness. They can end everything, but it's not for them to do, right? Seriously, it's horrible. There are so many people who need help, and people just look away. People will buy a $6 coffee daily. Can you imagine not getting those coffees for like a few weeks and help someone out? Well, I can, Penny said. That's funny. Her name's Penny USA.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to do better, and I love what you are doing. I'm all in on that. God bless you and your family. So, people leave encouraging words. I would have been afraid to open the envelope, somebody said. There are scammers out here also.
Yes.
I questioned that, but I wouldn't send nothing to nothing, no way, right? Uh, I'm old enough. I'm old enough to remember when he said he was so rich that he didn't need any money, right? We always get those two, and I think that's pathetic. Like we are their bank or what? Are we like their bank?
Yeah.
I like go talk to your banker friends and your oil rig friends and the people that donated to you, right? Right. Go talk to Miriam Adelson. Get that $250 million again. What'd you do with that? Where did that money go? Where does the billions of dollars go once they get it? Are we funding something we don't know about?
Probably.
Are we
Probably
covering
those
up for
underwater
crimes?
bases. Probably some black projects. Probably some horrible,
Do they
horrific
take that
stuff.
money and put it into what they've stolen out throughout the year to replace it?
Think how much would
Or
they
send it
did
to
with all
Israel?
that?
You think they send it to Israel?
It was for no good, that's for sure.
What if it goes straight to Netanyahu?
It's bigger than Netanyahu.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, or
He's just the face, the puppet.
that's what I'm saying. So there that is. But let me play this next clip. I just wanted to read a few comments here. You can go, this is Starkey Farmstead. Let me share her link here. I like to share. Here, let's do this right now in the chat. I am sharing it, Starkey. I left a comment on her page and she hearted it, so she actually reads them and hearts it. But she's trying to help people. She's a light worker, right? She's refound her purpose in life and what she, because everybody's made a wrong turn or two, and they had to reevaluate where they're at, and she's made that correction, right? So she's in the fight with just like everybody else, trying to just make videos, and she was hardcore. Her son is a Marine, so I want to salute her and her son. He's active duty, and she's not happy with this war propaganda because her sons
Mm-hmm.
are in active duty military. So she said she's ready to argue with anybody that wants to agree with this war. You better have some skin in the game because she's a mama bear, and she has her sons in the military, folks. Active duty, right? All right, so here is the 88. I'm not going to, I just wanted to show that. I just find it weird that they've had all three branches of the government, the Republicans, and they still need another, need you to consent to another two more terms or 2 more years of nothing burgers, right? Right? See, if they would have done something quite differently day one, day two, day three, like they said, be a whole different ball game. So at this point, supporting any party right now is crazy. I would recommend people step back as an independent and rethink things and just look at policies and local stuff like that. Because it's obvious that no matter what we vote for, in our minds, what we want is not their goals. It's not what they want, right? All right. Let me look. Let me save this real quick. Here we go. We're not in no hurry, right? Y'all got somewhere to go?
No.
No.
So I want to thank you for being here this Saturday night. I wouldn't rather be at any other place, especially on Mike Penny's birthday. Chief Penny.
Yep.
Yeah, Chief Penny now. So all right, it is loading. Let me remove. Let's see if it, yeah, let me remove that. Here we go. It's loading. Huh. It's taking a little bit.
Yeah,
How long is that
mine's
video?
been really slow
Oh, that's
too.
8 minutes. No wonder. Hold on now. Let me.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, what would it look like for in the future doing campaigning? Like, what do you envision?
Grass. I envision like campaigning. What do you mean? I envision people getting behind people from their communities and then backing them with the things they need to succeed in order to go where they need to go, as so they can serve the people that they
Well,
know.
like,
You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I don't
like,
see this advertising campaign stuff ever again.
Nah, redirect your money.
we watched. I know we showed him many times. Delete Laws, Chile, right? He was out there. He's been out there in a community that was um, being bullied by cops. I mean, these people were going through hell, and he went out there and he helped these people. He raised money for their court
Yeah.
cases and lawyers. He would go up there and stand for them, and he, had it all on there. We even donated to him several times, right?
Right.
And to help these
Bought
people that
T-shirts.
got railroaded, and he would go out there and confront the cops. Where was that town?
Irontron, Ohio.
Irontron, Ohio. So he was back there just recently, and he had the whole people out there coming at him. A lot of the people were supporting him because they know what he's done for their community. And then he had a lot of haters, and he handled it so well, so calm, as calm as I mean, you would want to feel like you want to punch these people, but
Yeah.
he took it really good, and he's gonna run for governor there, and he'll get it
Yeah.
because
So I know a few
he was
people.
there for the people. He helped the people.
So
And
what
he
you do,
helped the oppressed.
right? So
there.
you want to look for people that have been in, like, out there. Like, for instance, there's a man I'd like to see run. His name is Jeff Gray in Florida.
Yes.
He's a First Amendment auditor. He holds a sign that says "God bless the homeless vets," and he advocates for homeless vets while standing there. And what happens is he'll stand outside of a church or outside of a rich neighborhood, outside of their gated communities, and they'll call the cops on him.
Yeah.
And they'll say he's a homeless man. And then when the
he's
cop
not.
gets there, they read the sign and he's like, "I'm not homeless. I'm just saying God bless the homeless vets, First Amendment right." So, but people automatically assume the guy standing on the corner holding the cardboard
Begging.
sign
They think he's
is a
begging.
beggar and is asking for change and money and this, that, and the other. They don't stop for 2 seconds to say, read the sign. They assume shit, go call 911, make false police reports, cause a bunch of issues, and he's actually won a lot of cases against police departments
Yeah,
for
'cause he's been
violating.
arrested
He's been
several
arrested
times.
for just holding a sign that says "God bless the homeless vets" because of a church didn't like them standing out there in front on a public sidewalk, right?
Yeah.
He's been arrested in front of a restaurant in Florida. I can't remember where it was at. What was it? Tampa?
It was where the armed fisherman
It's
was
down there
just
by
the other
Trump.
day.
I know it's not far from where Trump's at,
I can't remember
but it's
what
by
it
the
was.
it's on the beach. Well, he got arrested. The cops there arrested him because the restaurant called cops on him, and well, you don't know what kind of officer you're going to get when they walk up. So it's really a test on the business owners. It's a test on the churches. It's a test on the people that have money and just don't want to see a person holding a sign. It's a test on the officer that shows up and he's recording everything, and it's educational and it brings awareness to what needs to be fixed. So, people like that, maybe even like this lady right here holding the sign, free balls, members of Congress,
Right.
right? Who have lost theirs, right? So I think this lady right here may have some balls. And she's got balls enough to hold the sign, right?
Exactly. You got to give her that. For
Right.
real.
Things like the people that show up to protest, people that hold signs, people that speak out, different people like that. Not these, they roll them out. They already got, like here in Houston, they already have the next mayor picked out before they even let us
Right.
know.
And
I've already seen she's a young lady.
and we haven't seen, and we even re-elect the people that still have not done anything, which is
Right.
crazy. You know what does it have? You have to prove yourself worthy, right?
Right.
Yes. Yes, that's the future. It's going to be
Yes.
It's not a personality contest.
Right.
It's
Right.
just-
It's what you do, your fruits, right? Your
Yeah.
fruits, what you produce. Right. You can't have hotheads in there, right? You can't have
Right. Is
people, greedy people,
Oh no, the greedy, forget them.
the ones that will do favors for family or
Oh,
friends.
no.
Yeah, no.
No, what a bunch of bums.
Yeah. For real. So
And all of your stuff has to be on something like that blockchain so it can be recorded and it can be looked at whenever anybody wants to.
that's right.
All right, so here's a young man. He's my age. This is Chili Castro. He does First Amendment audits. He's had a lot of run-ins with law enforcement.
For years.
He just
For years.
when you see a guy with a camera showing up and he's auditing you as a civilian,
But he's
as
also
your
a
boss,
constitutional scholar.
right? He's a constitutional scholar. You should be on your best behavior as a law enforcement officer
Hmm.
because you're on camera, dude, and it's for the world to see.
But their egos wouldn't let them.
So what Chili does here, and I'll get back to the video I was going to get to earlier, because you brought this up. I
Right.
got to show people what you were talking about. So what's going on in this town is when these people they're getting locked up, getting pulled over, and then when they get in the jails, they're being abused, and a lot of crazy shit's going on in this town, and the community's pissed, but there's an army of local back to blue line flag flyers that don't care about the people being abused because their family members are cops. So therefore, when you call out their corruption or when you address the abuse in the jail cells, the harassment within the community, pulling people over, roughing them up, just fucking them over whenever you can because I've seen it done in this town. Also in this town was a law enforcement officer. He was volunteering at the junior high in Ironton, Ohio, and he was grooming eighth graders. Right. So that's the first time where I found out and I seen personally with my own eyes that taking place, and it messed me up because I thought that these guys, law enforcement, were there to all of them, not just a couple bad apples. You know what I'm saying? I keep hearing that shit a lot, but I thought they were there to serve and protect. And when you put these officers in these schools around these eighth graders and ninth graders, and they look up to these men with these badges and guns, and they got these egos or whatever the hell they got going on, or maybe you don't know some men, right?
Right.
So he's around children, right? And then what happens is when they get in high school, from eighth grade, from the junior high, they start having relations with these kids, right?
Yeah.
That pissed me off when I found that out, and then it pissed me off when nothing happened. When it pisses me off when people still fly a blue flag, when you bring this to their attention as if that little girl didn't matter and whatever these people do is like they're above the law or some shit, right? So Chili is going into this community and he's with his camera and they're having a back to blue line flag special thin line. You know what the thin blue line is? It's the code, right? A secret. It's like it's you got to stay within that thin blue line or
It's like a
right.
Mason
It's a
thing.
brotherhood.
Yeah.
It's
They
a
take
Mason
an oath.
thing.
They have loyalty to each other, right? They cover each other.
Or threat of death, right? That's what in the Mason Lodge, they take an oath, right?
Right.
And if they break that oath, there's a penalty.
Right.
Don't talk to him.
You have a back.
Don't talk to that young man. He's a minor.
Go live.
We got a problem.
I am live right now. There's thousands of people. Matter of fact,
I don't
there's,
give a who you
there's
got on there.
1,450.
All right. So I want you to pay attention to how calm Chili is, real quick, and I want you to show you how belligerent this guy is, the family member of a law enforcement officer.
Yes. But there
People-
was a crowd for Chili, and then there was a crowd that were black and blue that were standing
Right.
out there, right?
You got on there.
What's the problem?
You want the problem?
What is the problem?
Your problem's with me right now, mother.
Buckle your seatbelts because this one is wild.
You called the wrong motherfucker out.
I didn't call you out. You came here.
Bullshit. You called the wrong motherfucker out.
You're on camera, dude.
I don't give a f- if I'm on camera or
People are
not.
asking-
Because you want to sit there and smile like you're get that motherfucker out of my
Whoa,
face.
hey, what are you doing, dude? You think he should be able to assault another man? Yes or no? Yes or no? Or you're a goddamn fraud.
Chili DeCastro from Delete Laws was in Ironton, Ohio to support Sarah Page, who was stalked, harassed, and wrongfully imprisoned 5 times by the Ironton Police Department.
Yeah, and I've seen all of it. I've seen the harassment whenever she's on camera, she's driving home.
Oh, that was terrible.
Remember
They
that?
followed her.
They would turn around
She had
and
a
pull her over.
dash cam, and she filmed them. They followed her. She turned, and they followed her again.
Yeah.
They were harassing
It's
her. It
called
was
gang stalking.
terrible.
Y'all
Gang
know,
stalking. That's it.
look
By
up,
the police.
yeah, look up gang stalking. So we witnessed it.
And she couldn't do nothing because she would go to supervisors and they did nothing.
Yeah,
And
because the whole town's
it
corrupt.
was horrible what she had to go through.
The whole town's corrupt. So Chili's going to go in there. He's going to move there, and then he's going to run for governor of Ohio.
Yes.
And then he's going to clean his shit up.
During his live stream, he interviewed several people who had really bad experiences with Ironton police abusing their power. They highlighted perceived corruption, jail conditions, and misconduct allegations. Meanwhile, there was a small Back the Blue rally going on. Before we get to this guy flipping his lid and going absolutely ballistic, and you'll want to hang around to the end for this one, let's see what some of these people are saying about the corruption in their police department and their jail system.
Oh man, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. She has a blue striped flag on her shirt. What a disappointment. How sad. I'm for justice and liberty. Why are you guys supporting bad cops? Why are you supporting bad cops? Why are you supporting bad cops? Why are you supporting bad cops? There's bad cops here. Why are you supporting bad cops? There's not. Everybody's lying. She said they're all lying, that everybody's lying. Wow.
I witnessed it, folks.
Yeah, we watched it for years. We
witnessed
watched
it.
Chili's videos.
You're not going to get through these people. Leave them alone. The NPCs all the way, baby.
Yeah. Or they have family members.
Right. It's in their blood. They get that blue bloods.
Why are you supporting bad cops? There's bad cops here. Why are you supporting?
It's in their DNA. It's in my DNA. That's all it is, folks. Because of real.
Or they're married to one. And,
right.
You know, I mean.
Well, look at they're pretty hard faced.
Yeah. Right.
You know, it's a certain type of person.
That's right.
You should have raised your son right, so my son wouldn't have to beat your son up in the jail cell.
Shit.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
You should have raised your. Well, you should have taught your kid the Constitution and respect the people in America. When you took an oath to the Constitution, did you know what the hell you took an oath to, and do you know what comes with it, and the responsibility, and how you can be held accountable for violating those rights? And basically, what we're saying here is the day is coming where these people will no longer be able to turn there, but they'll be. Can I help you, ma'am or sir or ma'am? Can I please? Is there anything you need? Do y'all have everything good in the jails? That's where we're headed, right? None of this turning a blind eye to the abuse in their own. This is their own town. It's a little small town. So let me continue here. Just pray for them, all right?
Bad cops. There's not. Everybody's lying. She said they're all lying, that everybody's lying. Wow. Not a shocker at all. Not a shocker. I did not. We got to get out of here before the Back the Blue rally starts.
That's what we're doing. We're polishing a turd.
We got to get out of here. But I'm not going to participate in the Back the Blue rally. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get out of here. How you doing?
I don't mind them. I don't mind them. There is good cops that they need to back. But if there is good
20
cops,
people, 25 people, 30 people.
They never.
All 30 of you, huh? All 30.
But here's the deal.
So when did the problems with the police begin?
Several times. They put me in jail for calling a cop just a goofy funny name of chicken after for 3 days.
You called the cop a name and they put you in jail for how long?
3 days.
That's the 1971 case of Cohen versus California. You can tell these dirty pigs that you think that their mother is the worst person. You can imagine what you can say. 1971 Cohen versus California. So they put you in the dungeon for 3 days for saying something to a cop.
Yes, and then on that 3 days, the first night I was in there, I didn't have my seizure medicine. I had a seizure, and they left me laid back.
All right, we got that. Educational purposes, right? What was it?
Is the worst person. You can imagine what you can say. 1971 Cohen versus California.
All right, there you go. You can't say you didn't learn that tonight. 1971 Cohen versus California.
Yeah, 1971 and it's 33 Cohen, California.
Yeah, so go look that up,
That's
look up
funny.
that case, read it in case you ever have it. Right? So you can say anything you want as long as you don't threaten anybody.
Yeah, it was court overturned by conviction for wearing a jacket that read "Fuck the draft."
Yeah. So in
It was a
19
ruling established that the government cannot criminalize speech simply because it's offensive.
so the jacket said what?
Fuck the draft. I guess when
Okay,
they're
so those jackets are coming back. You know that,
that
right?
was during the Vietnam War.
Those jackets are coming back by December of this year.
So he was arrested under California Penal Code 415 for offensive conduct after wearing a jacket with the phrase "fuck the draft" in a courthouse hallway. He engaged in no violence, no threats, or disruptive behavior. He was convicted. His conviction was based solely on the words displayed. It was overturned in the Supreme Court. The court ruled 5-4 that Cohen's jacket was protected speech under the First Amendment. The state cannot ban words simply because they're offensive. No, one man's vulgarity is another's lyric.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can say fuck the police,
Yeah,
fuck
you
the
can
police.
say, you can say whatever.
Hey, they'll
Free speech.
arrest you or pull you over because they want to. They don't need a reason. They will. They've
Well, I
done it
know.
to me. They've told me.
Oh yeah.
They
Yep.
make up their own freaking reasons. So
fishing.
But now, if they violate your constitutional right, they lose their qualified immunity.
So Nadine, what can you improve then on the next traffic stop? Right? Are you going to be more educated in how to handle it?
yeah,
Right? That's what this is all about then. Just taking
Yeah.
back our power, educating ourselves so that way we can hold anyone accountable that violates our rights, and then that way they can stop the stupid shit. And then when enough people do that, it starts making change, and then they stop doing it because it costs too much money to pay out because they lose qualified immunity to violate your constitutional right. So you get a paycheck too, like could be a 300,000, 500,000, $1 million. Some guy got 250,000 for spending one night in jail. This guy just spent 3 days in jail for saying what he said. So think about that. 3 days in jail. He could probably get man, if I was his lawyer, I'd get him at least $1 million. Because I'm gonna get him. We're gonna get him and hit him. We ain't doing no little 20,000, 100,000, especially with the issues that he had because he was injured right here.
Yes.
So 1971 Cohen versus California, you can say anything you want, just don't threaten anybody. However, you may take a little ride to the jail cell and you may get treated dirty, but when you come out, you got a case. Take it to court, get paid, hold them accountable. That way they can change their behavior and they can stop doing it to others. And maybe they can get more training or educated because most of them don't care. Nobody's ever held them accountable because they don't even know the law.
So they put you in the dungeon for 3 days for saying something to a cop.
Yes, and then on that 3 days, the first night I was in there, I didn't have my seizure medicine. I had a seizure, and they left me laid back there for 45 minutes because they thought I was playing a game.
Did they deny you your medication?
They denied me my medication to get my medication.
Wow. We're hearing that all the time that they're being denied medication. Did you lose any money or any personal property?
I had what I had on me. I don't know what they took it for, but they took it.
They took your money?
They took the money.
They took the money out of your pocket.
I guess it's the night stay, $50 a night or whatever the stay. They took all my money that I had on me.
They took all. How you guys doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. They took all the money out of your wallet.
Yeah.
Wow. But by the way, come over here just real quick. Just thank you. Appreciate you guys. So they took his money. Here's the story we're hearing constantly.
I just want to say that that's the town driving by honking at him, thanking him.
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Oh
coming out
yeah.
there.
The
Y'all know
young
that.
kids love him.
The
They look
youth,
up to him.
the
He's
20-year-old,
their hero.
yeah, because he's an MMA fighter as well.
That's a real hero.
Right.
They take all your money, all your personal property, and then they don't give you any of your You needed seizure medication?
Yes.
And then you had a seizure?
Yes.
And then the guard said that you were faking it?
No, I was faking it, and they didn't want to send me to the hospital.
Wow. And that's just one story. Do you have more?
Yeah, they strapped me to the chair, which I got the scar up here. They beat me up, punched me.
They put you in a torture chair?
One of them torture chairs. And
wow.
And when they tased me, they ran the taser. The scar is in my back.
He's got a scar right here in his back from the taser. I can see it.
Where he ran his kneecap into my back.
He ran his kneecap into your back. Is that in the jail?
That was in the jail.
Who did that to you?
The one that did it to me, the one that put a stop to it was Brian Chapin.
Brian Chapin stopped it. Who
stopped it? Anderson. He was from the city police here, but I don't know if he works anymore.
So Anderson's the one who tased you?
Yeah.
Did you need to be tased?
No.
You must have been attacking them. Don't lie.
I was already on handcuffs.
Oh, you were in handcuffs when you got tased? You weren't attacking the police? Are you sure?
No, sir.
Now, you must be addicted to methamphetamines.
I don't do no drugs. I serve God Almighty.
Oh, so you're not a felon?
No, sir.
Wait a minute. You're not just an anti-authority hater?
Nope.
So you're for rule of law?
Yep.
Wait a minute. What? It can't be true. You're lying to me. You must.
Certain extent, the cops here, they need help on city police because they are dirty, they are crooked. They have pulled me over several times and even checked my tag several times.
Have you dealt with the stalking where they follow you around?
They don't stalk me that much anymore because I put a stop to it. I went to the main authority. They put a stop to it.
Who'd you go to? Who was the main authority?
I went to the one that used to be Judge Collins.
Judge Collins?
Judge Collins.
And you told Judge Collins the cops were stalking you?
They was following me on. They put a stop to it. And Judge Collins was also the one that let me loose, not go back and finish my time for 3 days that I had a seizure in there.
Wow. Did someone file a writ of habeas corpus on your behalf, or the judge just let you go?
Oh, no, judge just let me go.
Wow.
Because where I had the seizure. I don't know if they was afraid of a lawsuit or what. Where they left me lay back there for 45 minutes, and the inmates was beating on the door and begging, telling them to take me to the hospital because I was bleeding in blood. I had blood coming out of my mouth. I had a big old knot on my head where I hit the steel table back there.
So just so you know, when someone goes down in jail, I've been in jails in 5 different states. What happens is when he goes down, we good people start going, help, 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 right? That's what they did. So all the people who are now prisoners are going, help him, help him, help him. The guards come in. Do they just look at you like you don't matter?
No, I mean, they don't really care.
They don't care.
No, they don't care. They don't care if you live or die in there.
But you're laying on the ground. You're probably frothing at the mouth, shaking, quivering, all those things. Thank you. All those things are happening, right?
Yes.
Wow.
And back in the 1990s, my Uncle Bill was in there, and they beat him so bad they about killed him.
Uncle Bill who?
Bill Summers.
Bill Summers. Is Bill Summers still around?
No, he's not. He's finally passed on, but they about killed my Uncle Bill when he was in there. Also, one thing I don't agree with, and I have seen it done before, the guards paying other people to beat up other people in there.
Guards paying people, and this goes to Jacob Cochran's story. Did you hear about his story, Jacob Cochran? 2020, he was dead. They and this also has to do with Jamie's story, Jamie Taylor's story. So Jamie Taylor got beat up in jail when they let someone in to beat her up. Someone beat the hell out of her. So do they have like enforcers that they send in to beat up people that they don't like?
Well, it's not much of that. Then the ones that's in there, they pay other people to beat them up, and the next thing you know, the cameras are unhooked. The cameras ain't working, so they unplug the cameras too. So
the guards are paying other people to beat up.
Wait, what do we know about those cameras being cut off?
Epstein.
Oh, when Epstein was in prison, right?
Yep.
Didn't the cameras go off?
Yep.
Guards were asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what do we see? Let's go
It's
back
happened
here.
a lot.
He's telling you what's happened locally.
Mhm.
Can you imagine what's happened federally for a high profile person like Epstein?
And back in the cell, they unplug the cameras and all, make sure they're not on to where it can happen.
And this is in Jeff Lawless's jail?
Jeff Wallace's.
Look, a couple people jumped off. Like,
RecallJeffLawless.com. You got to go there now. I don't care if you leave the live. RecallJeffLawless.com. Go to RecallJeffLawless.com. Okay, man. Listen, thanks for your story. You're not afraid of retaliation?
I ain't afraid of it. What can they do to me? I'm ready to go to heaven anyways.
Everybody's saying they're scared. Everybody's scared.
I'm not scared. They come to my house. I got the right to defend myself.
There's about 30 people. I want you guys to see how tiny it is. See how tiny it is? Look how small it is. Now, frickin' media yells a little bit. I don't want you. I don't yell. I don't yell. And oh, Goo, you didn't retire? You didn't resign? Hey, oh, dude, you'll get crushed, dude. You'll get crushed. What about the people? Are the people lying? Are the folks lying? Are the people lying? Are the folks lying? You guys are on a public street, even your children.
yeah.
But
Hey, don't take your kids in public on a public sidewalk, and then somebody's got a camera say don't film them because
You don't have right to privacy in
public.
Sorry.
So this is all about education. That way, when you're out there and you got your kids, and somebody comes to you with the camera, it's your responsibility to get
Then
them the hell
you
out of
move
there.
out of the way if you don't want to be in it.
Don't be in public.
That's right.
You didn't mind going to the bank with them. They're being filmed in there. Where's those cameras going to?
Or
Epstein's property?
in Walmart, everywhere. There's
Walmart?
cameras everywhere.
Who's watching who's getting all this film and footage of us
Right.
with our kids?
Are the people lying?
So what happens here, this is the split in the community. You have these people right here, which is fine. They have the right to do this. And then you have the other side, the people that are the victims, law abiding just like they were, maybe even back to blue.
You don't have any wrestling or fighting training. Do you think you could?
I got a little bit.
Dude, I'm trained. I would destroy you.
I think you hey, thank you, sir.
Okay.
I really do.
Yeah, so if they all challenge him to a fight, all the cops want to beat his ass because they don't like being put front and center, because I'm showing it to a few thousand people. He's showing it to several 50, 60, 100,000 people. So they don't like that, right? So their egos, instead of being totally professional and looking really good and making their city proud, they're looking like this, right? Because he cast Chile standing up for the victims, which he should be, right? Serve and protect.
Yes.
Isn't this guy showing up to help victims?
That's right.
Why is he mad?
He is mad, and he's got the glasses on, so you can't see his face. He looks like he's gonna growl.
He does. He does.
Training. Do you think you
I
could?
got a little bit.
Dude, I'm trained. I would destroy you.
I think you hey, thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
I really do.
Oh, hey, guys.
So you heard the victims. He even thinks he's full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, this officer does not give a fuck about those people that they put in that jail cell. They don't give a fuck. What they want, what they see is they want to see these 25 bootlickers walking around stroking their egos, protecting them as their shield. Well, there's not enough of you guys. There's only 25 showing up. I heard more people driving by honking at Chile in support than I have these little parking lot of wave. And I just want to point out that this blue line flag is a U.S. flag code violation. You altered the U.S. American flag. It is red, white, and blue, not black and white, with a blue line through it. So y'all are a walking, talking U.S. flag code desecrating this is the equivalent of burning the flag, folks. It comes with imprisonment. But they don't enforce it, just like the flag burning thing, because it's a constitutional right. You can, if it's their flag. So
instead of screaming,
God, it'd be nice if we could hear over this, wouldn't it?
do you want to have a conversation?
I don't want to have shit with you.
Okay.
You're a fraud.
Yeah, am I?
You are.
But I'm standing here talking to you.
You've done nothing to help anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean the people here didn't call for my help? I don't know. I'm ugly?
See what they do when they got nothing else? They resort to insult.
I'd rather insult than be talked over by a fucking prick like you.
By a prick like me?
You're a fraud.
No, I'm a dick for sure.
Chile's a fraud. You're a pussy. You ain't no fucking MMA fighter.
Okay, well, let's find out, because Goose said he'd get in the cage with me. We'll find out.
Sure there's an alley
Take your best shot.
We'll find out. I'm not going to do it on the street.
See, exactly, because you're a pussy.
But I just want to know, hey, young man,
Don't talk to him.
You have a back.
Don't fucking talk to that young man. He's a minor. I didn't touch him.
Yeah. You can scream all you want.
He's a minor.
It doesn't matter. He's on the public streets.
He's a minor in the world. And I'm saying not talk to him.
But you can't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever I
As
want.
his guardian,
I don't care.
You're not talking to him.
I'll do what I want. He's on a public street. I have every right to talk to him. And by the way, you can never tell me what to do, Douglas. It won't ever happen. You number
I
one.
can tell you what to do. You just don't have to listen.
But the problem is that you don't have the authority. It's a tiny little thing. What is it, 30 people?
It's like 26, I think.
It was 26 people. Mm-hmm. There's 26 people here who are backing the blue.
And 2 of those were cameramen just following.
There's the blue.
Hi.
God bless you all. God bless freedom. God bless the United States. God bless freedom.
God bless America.
God bless America. God bless the United States of America. God bless the United States. Oh, 3, 2, 1. I got him. I got the little man. I got the little man.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
We got a fucking problem.
y'all see that? A mother came over and handed the child so he could take a picture with him.
Yeah.
So who's the asshole here?
Right.
They're working overtime to make sure they don't get a freaking parking ticket, speeding ticket.
That's it, or whatever they're doing wrong. If you look into these people, they're probably doing the most dirt.
Uh-huh.
They got to have a cop friend.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's got it. All drug dealers have a cop friend.
Mm-hmm.
All these people have connections. That's just the way it
Usually
works.
people aren't like, don't speak out unless shit happened to them. But it's like once you see these kind of videos, it's you can't help but but understand like what's really going on and to speak out about it, because if you don't do it now, when the hell are you going to do it? When your mom is arrested, or
That's it. That's what
you
it
know,
takes. When they
they've
get
got,
their girl kicked in.
yeah, they've got the cops. Oh, I remember that video you showed with that cop like crawling all over that woman. That is
Mhm.
And then
sets my blood on freaking fire. And they have the cops here. They're gonna do like they have a special holiday that they're gonna do, that they're gonna just go after people with distracted driving. I'm like, dude, you're making a
Distracted driving.
holiday out of
Yeah.
distracted. Like they're actually making. They're hunting you. They're telling you they're hunting you on a specific day. Like what
Yes.
don't you
Profiling.
get? What don't you get
Yes.
about them hunting
And what are
hunting
you going to do about
people?
it? What are you going to do about it? You know?
Oh, well, I went into the freaking chats on the news thing. I explained how it's hunting, and there's a back the blue lady.
Well,
Oh
they
well,
call it
Yeah,
fishing.
they're retaliating because they know the public's
Fishing,
awake now
conditioning, getting you
to
used
who
to a
they
police
are.
state.
So they're
Right.
back. They're
They're
lashing out
looking
at
for
the
warrants.
people.
They're looking for anything they can. They smell a weed. Maybe you
and
just
they
had a
can
beer.
pull you over just because you looked at them. If you wave at them, they can say you tried to distract them.
That's it.
Hell, you could,
They'll make up something
Yeah,
if they want
it's
to.
actually legal to give the high beams. You know, like I would do that a lot if I saw a cop, or if I saw like a deer or something, I would do that to help
Yeah, the
people,
flashing
you know.
lights. Yeah.
But they would take that as we were warning against them, even if
Yeah,
we didn't know they were there. Like,
and that is legal too. You can do that.
yeah, it's totally legal to do that, but they take it the other way because they're doing this shit, so they think everybody else is doing this shit.
That's right.
right. They got money to make, and you're messing up their fishing. Like it's like scaring off a fish or scaring off a deer
Right.
to a
Before they
hunter.
shoot.
Like
Yeah.
you walk up with a flashlight to save the deer's life, and the hunter gets pissed.
I come over with my perfume, and he's like, "What the hell?"
So
The
what
deer can
happens?
smell
Yeah.
that.
So what happens is when you get your ass kicked by the law enforcement, and you don't never say anything about anybody else, and you don't stand up for anybody else, nobody's going to stand up for you. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's the battle you're going to have, sir or ma'am, that's listening to me tonight. When it comes your time, whatever it may be, they're not going to come to your aid because you
We're
didn't
already in
participate.
jail, man. We're
So
already in freaking jail.
Exactly.
that's why we all got to come together.
That's
So
right.
it doesn't happen even to the good people that don't think it's going to happen to them one day.
Yeah.
Until it does. You got to stop it before it gets to you. You got to say something now in a peaceful, educated manner, because it's not about violence. It's about, because like Chili's going to say here in a little bit, violence pretty much destroys all movements.
Yeah, it does.
So peaceful, and they don't know how to react when you handle things in a peaceful way. They expect you to, like, that's why they're triggering him in his face. They're trying to get them to fight on the
what's that
street so they can say,
scripture?
look, he's out of control. Chili's just here to cause havoc. Get him out of here. They want to.
Wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove.
Yeah.
That's why they're saying he's ugly and stuff. It's like, yeah, dude, I am ugly.
Yeah.
That's a problem for you?
Right.
You've
Yeah.
turned it around on them. You turn it
Makes
around
them,
as
makes them
as
more mad.
funny. Oh, it does. Oh, it
I'd
does.
be like,
But
oh,
you
that's
got to
just a
stay
mirror of
calm.
yourself.
You have to stay calm. And you burn coals on their heads, right?
Yeah, it's like heaping coals on their heads
But he's also trying to educate them
at the same time, because he
at the
doesn't
same
really want to
time.
destroy. He wants to help those 25 weirdos.
Right.
So here we are with the baby.
Thanks, appreciate it. We got a fucking problem. Turn in, like you do it all you want, motherfucker. Go live. We got a fucking.
You see how hostile he is in front of that little baby that was just there in front of him?
Yes.
Why is he that hostile while there's a baby around right there with
It's
a
the
mother?
parasites.
Why did he
Yeah.
come up? Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't even 2 seconds. This is demonic. These people are possessed. These are the low vibrational beings.
That's the ones that she said
They're going to
that
disappear.
that are trying to they're fighting being absorbed into the light.
They're
Their
fighting it.
darkness is
They don't-
coming out.
Right, their darkness is coming out. They don't
They're
know how to talk
it's
like a grown man and with respect, mutual
It's
respect.
parasites.
Yeah.
Parasites.
Like-
They need a detox ASAP.
Yes. For real.
So we went from baby picture to 5 seconds later, some guy walks up and approaches him like he's What if they would have fought right there and that baby got hit?
That's right.
That guy didn't give a shit, right? So now we see who the belligerents are and who the peace. And this is how you handle these situations if you're ever in them, right? Because some people just aren't mature enough to stop and have a man-to-man debate on camera and discuss it, and then take care of it. If he's related to the officers, go tell your brother and your uncle to fucking cut the bullshit, because we're going to hold you accountable. This isn't 1984 anymore, right? The people are waking up, they're taking back their power and their authority, and they're educating themselves and they're informing themselves, and they're looking for peaceful solutions, because violence is not the answer.
No, it never
This
is.
is not a true respectful person. Like they think that because they're doing this work for these it's not out of respect or even liking what they do. It's about fear. It's about the Stockholm. It's
There
not,
you
it's nothing
go.
to do with respect. It's
Stockholm.
all fear-based bullshit, and they don't even realize they're in it.
Right. Exactly. And I understand they're defending their family and they're defending I would too, but I wouldn't act like that.
No, I mean
I would get down to the bottom of it, and because I have morals and values and principles, I wouldn't. If my brother was doing some shit like that, you know what I mean?
or you could
I'd be like, dude,
ask why, have a conversation.
me being a
And
vet,
maybe
right?
with him explaining it to him, then he would have a different outlook.
So what happens is when people report these incidences to the police department, they target them in the communities, guys.
Bad. It's bad.
Like they go after whoever comes in. And
Retaliation.
yes, it's retaliation.
And it can be dangerous.
And also in this town, we had a couple police officers grooming children. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
this is the first time I was ever exposed to police officers grooming kids in high school or junior highs, and it tore me up. I think it was about, man, it took me hours that day. I was so damn pissed off. I couldn't believe that I fell asleep and we fell asleep and this shit's taking place and we think these people are heroes. Well, I'm not saying all are bad, but what I'm saying is that the bad ones got to go.
Well, it's going to be a whole rehaul, a whole redo.
We got to revamp it. They need longer training. They need background checks. They need higher IQs. They need respect for the Constitution they have. What?
Higher IQs, definitely.
Higher IQs. They hire. You wouldn't believe who they hire.
They said they
It's
don't
just like
hire
ICE.
if you have a high IQ. They will not hire you.
Because most people that are good people don't want to go out and put people their neighbors in handcuffs and write speeding tickets. They don't want to be that asshole. That's not it. So there's law enforcement. There's like what it was, what it should, what real security is when a tribe is, a tribe will have its warriors, right? And they overlook and make sure everybody's safe. The sheepdogs, and to keep the wolves from coming in. So you're going to have that, but it's turned into something else. This ain't protecting. This ain't protecting anybody.
If there's good ones out there, the time is now to stand up and call these other people out, because your time it's getting smaller. It's getting smaller every day.
History
and you
will
be you'll be held accountable even more once that line is crossed. It's a limited time offer, honestly.
It really is. It is. So save yourself.
Turn in, you do it all you want, motherfucker. Go live.
Yeah, because history can remember them negatively, or it's going to remember them positively and what they did to fix what they've ignored for so long.
Yeah,
and
because
ignored the people.
They've got everything is being exposed right now. So it's really, the time is so small for them to come out on because I can understand somebody being in something and trying to do their absolute best, and they're finding out this is bad, and they're trying to do their best, and then, but the time is now to come out because it's all being exposed.
AI is going to cover all y'all's uncover everything you think you've got hidden, guys. That AI that you allowed into your police departments and that y'all are setting up on your computer systems right now in Palantir and all that. Guess what? Hey, better be careful what you're doing, because
everything's being recorded.
You can't rip up the tickets and put it in a filing cabinet. It's all going in the computer, guys. all the complaints, all the everything that's
What do
taking
you
place,
think
and
Palantir
they're
was
going
for?
to find out who's naughty or nice.
What do you think Palantir was for?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you think the
That's
AI? They see what Nadine? They think the AI is going to help improve their
It was a
incarceration rate for us.
dude, that's the boomerang.
They want to get 100% conviction rate, but it's going to it's going to go on them as well. It's
It
equal
already
opportunity.
is.
Didn't they say everybody's going to be on their best behavior?
Yeah, you better be.
Yeah.
I'll try. I'll try. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Be careful what you ask for. That pendulum swings both ways, guys. The lady, the scales.
It's the Esther moment.
Yeah.
It's already happening.
We got a fucking problem. Turn in, you do it all you want, motherfucker. Go live. We got a fucking problem.
I am live right now. There's thousands of people. Matter of fact,
I don't give a fuck who you got on there.
1,450 people.
I don't give a
watching right
fuck
now.
who you got on there.
What's the problem?
You want the fucking problem?
What is the problem?
Your problem's with me right now, motherfucker.
Okay, tell me.
You want to show me Wallaby?
No, don't fight him. No one wants to fight you, brother.
We'll make a bet.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Hey, well, you're trying to attack him, dude.
Let's go.
You're gonna get an assault record, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Everybody gets equal protection under the law.
I don't give a fuck.
You can't attack people.
What the fuck are you calling it?
I'm just having a conversation.
No, what the fuck are you
What
calling?
are you mad about?
You want to get back? You jerked my fucking dead uncle's name into this shit.
What's his name?
Don't worry about it. You fucking know his name.
But I don't know his name, sir.
The bull shit you do.
But what's his
My
name?
fucking uncle used to be a goddamn Martin PD.
Okay.
And you drug his fucking name in it.
I'm just here recording people.
Bullshit. You're recording a bunch of fucking lies.
You're saying what you're saying. I'm listening. I'm listening.
You're recording a bunch of fucking lies, motherfucker.
But tell the truth.
I'm about 3 seconds of blasting your motherfucking ass.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to stop you, sir. You can do whatever you'd like.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do anything.
If you little pussies go down the riverbank, we'll do this all fucking camera.
Us fighting's not going to solve anything.
Oh, we'll make a bet?
Just tell the people the truth then.
Motherfucker, you got 3 seconds to get the fuck out of this town.
There's been lies told about your family.
Oh,
Set
bullshit.
them straight. Set them straight.
No, I ain't gonna set nobody straight. I'm setting you fucking straight, you little punk bitch.
But I'm standing here with you.
You want to call us a bunch of redneck fucking
I didn't say
hillbillies?
that.
Bullshit.
I
I've seen your
support the people
videos, you
here.
little fucking punk bitch. You want to call everybody out? You called the wrong motherfucker out.
I didn't call you out. You came.
He's mad that he got called a redneck hillbilly, but he's not mad that his neighbor got beat up by his relatives in the jail cell and almost killed him and his uncle. See what I'm saying? All right, here we go.
Bullshit. You called the wrong motherfucker out.
You're on camera, dude.
I don't give a fuck if I'm on camera or
People
not.
are asking, what are you mad about?
Fuck you,
That's
motherfucker.
okay,
I
but
don't give
what
a
are you-
fuck if I'm on camera or not.
What are you upset about?
You, motherfucker. You and your little fucking pussy ass friends.
But what do you?
You think you could come down here to our fucking town and start motherfucking shit and not get your fucking ass whooped? Get the fuck out of my goddamn town. Take you and your little fucking puss ass bitchy and get the fuck out of my goddamn town before I rip your motherfucking throat.
Rip my throat?
Yeah, I'll rip your motherfucking throat in about 4 seconds.
What does that mean? Kill me?
I don't give a fuck what you want to call it. I don't make fucking.
See how calm he stays and composed. He's gonna win ultimately.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He ain't even got to lift a muscle. What? Do not just do not stop your enemy when he is destroying his fucking self.
That's right.
Excuse my language, French. Let him do it on camera. Stay calm, because if something happens, he has evidence of not being the aggressor, and actually just trying to educate.
Yeah, because if you do it back, then you're just as bad as him.
Just as bad as him, and then they win.
And the public will see it.
They win, and nothing happens, and then you can't run for governor. They'll use it against you. He's this, that. He wants improvements within law enforcement, not to get rid.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. And he was
Improve.
thrown in jail himself.
He's been in jail 5 times.
He saw what
He's not a
it
criminal.
was like in there.
That's all we want. We want things to be done right. That's all we want.
That's it.
That's if we. It's peace officers.
It needs
It's common
to be-
law. It's none of this made up bullshit law. Like
needs to be-
a law to fit any kind of problem. No.
Totally revamped.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all. Re-educate. We're talking about when they go to police academy, it being longer and more intensive as far as knowledge instead of shooting.
And under the Constitution.
We want you to be prepared to hit the streets, but we want you to be more knowledgeable in anything so you don't have to do the things that may end up getting you killed or someone else killed or us sued.
And they can't have it.
Yeah, we don't want anybody getting hurt, but we don't want just it to be a money grab. That's my biggest thing is that I put in the chat in the news break thing, the money grab on every time you turn around, they're trying to grab money.
Registration. Stickers, no tail light. Okay, I got a no tail light out. Just tell me my tail light's out, asshole.
Your tags are out, and then
You're here
they
to keep
fish
me
for more and more and more.
right. Oh, your tail light's out. Oh, ma'am.
Yeah, if you don't,
Where are you going?
who wouldn't want a brake or a blinker light to be working? We all would want it. But if something happens where you don't have the dough for like a couple of weeks, all of a sudden you get pulled over, you get $100 fine. It's like how does that make sense? You know,
ridiculous.
Like you can't just say to the cop because they assume everybody's lying to them because they lie to everybody. So if you say to them, "Listen, dude, I'm going to do it in 2 weeks because I have the money till I get paid," and then they can't just take your word for it. They've got to write you up so that you can go into the court to be able to prove that what you're saying. It's like it doesn't have to be that way.
That's
yeah,
right.
so wait, you're not a criminal.
No, they think everybody is because they are, and that's the
They're
problem.
trained that way. Yep.
That's the system created these people like this, and they can't even recognize it that they're so far from reality that they never thought the day would come where people are going to educate themselves and take their power back and hold them accountable. It's going to be the people, each and each person. Hopefully, the more people you get into these positions to make a change, the better.
That's right.
And don't go for people that have been in the system 10, 15, 20, 30 years, 40 years, and elect them again and think they're going to go in there and change something. You got to get someone new. No experience, folks. That's where you're going to have to start from scratch.
That's it. That care.
All right, here we go. Look, mate, look at the composure. Look at the belligerent. Who's belligerent to the Constitution right now? The guy that backs the blue. Why is that? Because he's reflecting of what his family members are doing. He sees it in them. They can't control themselves either.
I don't make threats. I make fucking promises.
I'm just giving you a chance to say how your family was disparaged. That's all I'm doing. I
You
want to
wanna
give you.
fucking
I want to
run
give you
your
the. I want to
goddamn
give you
dick-lick
a fair chance.
Fair
to
chance.
speak.
Get that fucking. You're just a
He's
goddamn
running-
pussy
he's
like
got-
he
He's got
is.
2,000 people. There's 2,000.
I don't give a
here.
fuck. All you motherfuckers on these little goddamn internet bullshits are fucking pussies.
I just want to point out, if you look at Chili's ears, those are cauliflower ears, which comes from MMA wrestling and training. You only get that if you're wrestling for high school, college, stuff like that. A lot of grapple head because you get put into headlocks quite often, and it messes up your ears. You get cauliflower ear. He doesn't have it that bad, but
I'm not a
You
pussy.
talk when you get.
I'm not.
I'm not saying that makes him. He's not about violence, but he will defend himself. But he does invite them to go to a legal cage and grapple. I mean, everybody's doing that. Even the veterans are inviting some of these politicians out to go grapple in the cage, for legally
Maybe that's
sign
what
waivers, get in there and grapple.
WWF on
May-
the White House lawn will be.
Yeah. Can we just get with Dana White for the UFC bread and circus they're going to put on here soon and just make these events happen? And shit, you know how many people would watch?
They're not showing up. These guys are not showing up.
Maybe they'll be put in the ring
Oh, that would be good.
like Caesar
Like
did.
me,
Like,
yeah, me and Mark
Get in
Levin,
there.
me
Caesar
chasing
did
Mark
that.
Levin around.
Called out a cop.
You standing too close to my
I don't street fight.
I'm the
You went over here and started a bunch of shit and called a
Right.
cop out.
I offered in a cage with a waiver in a sanctioned way to raise money
You wanna-
for charity.
You want to get in the cage? Fuck, dude, we'll do it right here.
How old,
Fucking right.
how old are you, sir?
He wants to get in the cage, sanctioned, and the money goes to charity. But none of these people want to get in the cage for charity. I mean, come on now. If you got it, like, if you think you're bad, get in there, raise some money.
How old am I? I'm old enough to be your mother, probably your motherfucking dad.
I'm 47. How old are you?
I'm 50.
So then we're probably too old to be fist fighting on the streets.
I'm calling both of you motherfuckers.
I'm just saying
out.
we're probably too.
And I don't
old.
know who the fuck you are, but you can get stepping too.
We should don't start this.
Okay.
That's what they want.
Okay,
You don't want that. I appreciate that, but they don't. You don't want to have.
Okay.
You work with peace and assembling and petitioning. This gentleman has a right to be heard. You're upset. You have a right to be heard.
I'm telling you right now, you better get the fuck out of my town.
I'm moving here. I'm putting residence here.
Oh, bullshit.
Yes, I am. I'm going to run for governor of Ohio.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to overturn
my fucking vote.
I don't think I will. But
I'm telling you right
but
now.
you're giving a chance to air your grievances. I'm giving you a fair chance.
No, you take no. It's between me and you. No,
Well,
it ain't got nothing to do with your
So it
fucking
has
fault.
nothing to do with the victims. It's just about me.
The victims you're talking about,
they're all liars.
You want to make a bet? 90% of them are.
But most of them are not on drugs. Most of them are not felons.
Want to make a bet?
Why is she?
All right, so he's willing to hear him and let him sing his piece, but he's not willing to listen to the victims, and he's just saying 90% are liars.
Mhm.
You see where we're at?
That happens a lot. I mean, look
That's
at
where we're at in
the
their minds.
Epstein victims. and
So with
stuff,
that
right?
being said,
a lot of them were considered liars.
So with that being said, with his logic, that means 90% of law enforcement could be also that same level, if you want to use that
Oh,
same
yeah.
level, because that measure you use against other can be used against you.
Especially if you do have a conviction,
Right.
then they automatically judge you that way.
Yeah. Oh, he's a felon.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people are felons and victimless crimes.
Exactly.
Look at all these politicians.
Look what they've
Look at
done.
them. Are y'all shitting me? You want to lock up your neighbor, but you want to vote for criminals? This shit's backwards. You vote for the criminals, and then you sick these criminals on your neighbors that aren't even the law-abiding citizens that are just minding their own business. They're not murdering anybody, robbing anybody, stealing from anybody, killing anybody.
Why is she upset?
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, what we got over there in that building is respectful fucking people.
Who's that? Are you talking about cops?
Yeah.
Why do you back the blue?
Why?
Yeah.
Because they're my fucking family.
Oh, who's your family? Who's your family members?
I ain't gonna put my fucking family's
It's
name
too
on
late,
here.
dude. This is a tiny town. Everybody knows who you are.
Yeah, everybody knows who I am.
So
That's why you.
So he's taking it personal because you're talking about his brother, his sister, or his uncle, his dad, or whoever the hell it is that in there that they're not out there defending themselves to him and talking on camera. He's having to go out there and do it.
Like that because you know what? Everybody knows who the fuck I am. They know I don't fucking talk shit like you. You want to talk about going in a cage? Let's go to a cage. Fuck, there's a riverbank right down there, motherfucker. We'll go. I'll put $10,000 up right fucking now. Your ass won't fucking go with me.
47. We have to get to the.
You want to get? Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'll knock your fucking head off too.
Sounds good. Just stand there, Rick. Just don't.
Because you want to fucking sit there and smile like you're get that motherfucker out of my
Whoa!
face.
Hey, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
All right.
Dude, you see where the problem is? It's probably his son that's the cop. Where's
Probably.
the problem here, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
The problem is how the son was brought up by an animal like this guy. He's off his freaking rocker. He's got parasites, and he's got problems.
And he just assaulted somebody just now. See how that don't interrupt your enemy when he's destroying himself.
That's right.
Let them do it themselves. This
Gotta
is the
stay
art of
calm.
war.
Yeah, you
Art
grow
of
up
war.
like that. You grow up with somebody like that. You become a cop, and then the cycle just keeps going. That's why a lot of this stuff, it's all in the family, like it's generation after generation.
So from his behavior, he had to. He must think that it's okay to do this. Where did he see that at? Where did he learn that you can just do this to other people on the streets? Just hit them.
Yeah, because he's not fearful that anybody's going to arrest him.
No.
Oh, he's
out
good.
there back in the blue.
Yeah, he's good.
Toot,
It's chilly in this cameraman that'll get the 6 months in prison.
Exactly. Oh, he provoked him. Ooh,
Yep.
Yep, he-
assholes.
So you stay calm and you
I
film
get
it.
so heated too. She
I
fucking
know.
so freaking
I
heated.
know.
You should have shown me this beforehand.
Well, I've seen so many that I can stay calm. I used to not be able to stay calm and present these. That's why I haven't really shown them because it pisses me off. But I've come to the educational part of it instead of the outraged part of it. I'm already outraged. Been there. Now I have to educate myself in order to teach others just defend themselves and to not allow to what to look out for. So when people victims of these issues, when they speak out, we say, okay, listen, and then we listen instead of just saying, well, you're just a criminal, you're a felon, you don't deserve any rights, you don't have rights, you don't deserve due process, you don't deserve respect or So
Yep,
let me continue.
that's another reason why Miss Sheepdog would go after people when you post something that says that they weren't charged yet, or they were charged but they didn't get convicted of it. Like, you're not supposed to put that out because
Right.
you don't know. You just don't know.
Right.
That's right.
All right, so just a couple more minutes of this. So really good lesson is coming up here shortly, and we're going to pause to talk about that. but I'm gonna let this play. We'll kind of get the drift. But the point that of the whole video is coming right up. Out of everything we just seen and learned, there's a lesson in this whole thing that moving forward will benefit us as citizens of our states moving forward.
Fuck out of my face. Hey, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
I don't give a fuck.
That's on
You see a
camera.
cop?
Yeah,
that's
on camera. You know what we're gonna do?
You see a cop?
We're gonna
Yeah.
file a complaint.
Yeah, we're
against
gonna
that.
file a complaint. Go ahead.
Someone identify this man. He just assaulted this man. He
Little
hit his
fucking punk
his
ass
equipment. Is equal protection under
Look, he's running off now. Like, where are you going? Well, you must feel like you just did something bad at some point. Because now you're like, oh shit. You see that? While he was ready to fight everybody, now he's ready to just duck off. Watch.
We're gonna file a complaint.
Yeah, we're gonna
against
file
that.
a complaint. Go
He
ahead.
just realized right there. Oh shit. Then he went, go ahead.
Someone identify this man. He just assaulted this man.
Look, now he's running off camera. Like, it's too late, dude.
He hit his equipment.
There it goes.
Is equal protection under the law. So that means that the police have to now enforce the law against you. That's called equal protection under the law.
Oh, you're going to call the cops, but you're going to fucking try to bash him?
We're going to file a
You're going to call the fucking
We're going to
cops
file a
and you're
legal
gonna fucking bash him?
No, the cops are terrible. That doesn't mean they're going to follow
But
that.
wait a minute. You just said that you're going to call the fucking cops
No, we're going to file a
on me
complaint. No, I'm not
and
gonna-
file a complaint on me because I smacked his fucking little piece of shit
That's
camera.
wrong. That's wrong. Destroying people's
But
property.
wait a minute. No, back
The
no,
foundation
back
of
up what you're
America
saying. You
is life, liberty, and property. You don't have a right to hurt someone's property. That's life, liberty, and property.
Right.
He doesn't. So, hey, buddy. Yeah, sure. Hey, you're doing good, man. Thanks.
When did you ever start back?
He was trying to get everybody stirred up.
The foundation.
All right,
He was trying to get the crowd all stirred up. That other guy, he's trying to get
Yes,
shit
that's-
started.
Yes.
Yep, that's what
He
was
needed
doing.
backup. He needs backup because he knows the freaking cops are going to come out and slap him around for getting them involved.
Yeah.
Right. So here's the young man coming up to get a picture with him, right?
Yep.
So apparently he supports what he's doing here.
A lot of almost the whole town.
Right. There you go. All right. So that's what you want to see, the community coming out. Not the bootlickers. Bootlickers don't even matter. You know where they're at.
That's
But it's
typical
the support
bully
you see
shit.
right here is like you don't see that often, right?
No.
But he's got a reputation of going into a town he's from California.
Yeah.
He drove 8 states to go there to help this lady.
Several people in that town.
You heard
There
what I'm
were
saying?
Several.
He drove across
many people
he
there.
drove across thousands of miles to get
Yeah.
to Ohio.
Yeah.
He don't even live in Ohio.
No.
But he's willing to move there because he sees how corrupt
And he
it
got
is.
stopped too
Yeah. He's been in their jail cell.
in their jail cell. Yep.
Hey, you're doing good, man. Thanks.
When did you ever start bashing cops?
So,
fucking complaint.
The found-
But then, wait a minute, hold on. Back it up.
How are you going to sit and bash the cops for weeks on end and then want to call them whenever you get called out for it?
I said we're gonna.
How are you going to do that?
Do you want to answer? I'll answer if you'd like. So the foundation of America is based on life, liberty, and property. That your property, this gentleman's truck, it's his truck. He's earned this truck. It's not right for me to vandalize. I mean, I'm having a fair conversation. You could answer. Oh, you're just gonna shut down now?
Yeah.
Because you don't believe in equal protection for everybody under the law. Is that? I mean, I'm just having a conversation. Wow, doesn't want to talk anymore when you talk about equal protection under the law.
Yeah.
His life doesn't count, but the other
Of course
guys.
it does. Everybody matters.
Then how come
Of
his
course it
prop?
does.
How come? Hey, frickin' media! Listen.
Get the fuck away from me.
Oh, I guess I got to get the fuck away. So, are you guys for equal protection under the law?
I don't want to talk about
The
it.
camera makes you flee. Okay. You see that? As soon as I said equal protection under the law, she rolled the window up.
America, and I'm allowed to go where I want in America.
So am I. Want to come to the house, have a bonfire after all?
I mean,
I'm just trying to have a fair talk with you. You said your family name was disparaged, and I want to.
Yeah, he accused me of disparaging his family name. I don't even know who he's talking
Just pick
about.
up your camera and be the media, dude. You don't have to square off with anybody here. Frickin' grab your
I'm
camera.
gonna tell you right now, you two little punk
Frickin' grab
bitches are
this.
on my last fucking
No,
nerve.
pick it up.
I don't give a fuck what you say, dude.
You are a cameraman. You have a right to film on the streets. Why would you violate his rights?
I don't give a fuck.
No, you have to care about people's rights, or you're not being honest.
Bullshit. You read the back of my fucking shirt. Ask me.
Leave me alone.
What the hell?
Leave me alone.
It says leave me alone on his shirt, but he's causing all the shit.
Yeah. And I certainly would leave him alone. I would not go near him. I I know
I
what
wouldn't
you're
even say
covering
hi
up
to him.
behind that goatee, bro. I know you got double chins coming out of everywhere. It's like I did this guy is just this guy. When he started yelling, that's what like my stepfathers would do, and it's like that's my trigger. Like, yeah, yell, go ahead, like make my freaking day. Like
That's like a barking chihuahua.
Yeah.
And they act like they're
Yeah.
gonna bite you,
Then
but
he
they're really
runs
just
off.
just
Then he
loud.
comes back and runs off.
Yeah, they're small as hell, but they're brave when they need to be. But it's a front.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
defense
well,
mechanism.
that's exactly why he went to go get the crowd stirred up. His other just
Yeah, these
24 other
groups.
people,
Yeah,
because he doesn't have the courage. He doesn't have the brains to be able to back his own shit up.
he don't even have people coming over and asking for a picture with his ugly ass.
But don't you care about the law? You
Yeah,
can't violate the law, dude.
Oh, bullshit.
You can, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's right and wrong, and that's wrong what you did.
Oh, bullshit. You're a little fucking punk bitch. You
But
sit
I'm
there,
not
you
a
want to
punk
call McKnight and all them out, call them little punk fucking pussies? What the fuck are you?
But you're
No, wait a minute. What the fuck are you?
I'm a journalist.
But you're sitting there gonna call us nothing but redneck fucking
I didn't say that.
bullshit,
I support
dude.
the people
I will
in this
listen.
Dude, he's worried about being called a redneck. Like your feelings got hurt.
Wait a minute,
Like
I thought redneck was good. Isn't redneck?
Well, that's like a Jew that doesn't like being called a Jew.
AVB said anger management hadn't worked too well on him.
It's like if you're not a Jew and you call them a Jew, even though they are, they get mad. Like calling him a redneck, even though he is, he gets mad. He looks at it as an insult, but yet they'll proudly wave a flag and it says redneck across the back of their truck.
Yeah.
I've seen trucks that says high tech redneck.
Yeah.
And if it was a slur or a negative thing, why would people
But
put
you
it on their
can't
car?
say it. I can say it. I'm allowed to. This guy.
He's hurt over redneck, the word redneck, being called a redneck, but yet he's okay with the abuse from the local police department because it's his family members.
Yeah, because it's not happening to him.
He's taking
Right.
it personally.
Right.
It's not even about him.
He's just it's childish. He's looking for you called me a redneck, buddy. Like, okay.
Should I just
You're
call you a
fucking
dumb fat bastard?
Where's
Dumb fat
Biden?
bastard seems to freaking go. Like, what the? Both of my arms go out and my hands go up. Like, what? Come. I get so pissed.
I know.
What's even sadder to me is he's wearing a veteran shirt. And I don't know if he's a veteran, but he's wearing a veteran shirt. And that's not how we behave. I just want to say that. So when people
Maybe
say he's a
got some
veteran,
issues that
yeah,
he
it's something.
hasn't dealt with.
Right. It looks like something, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to
This
say
is generational. This
You're
is not.
representing
This
veterans.
didn't just happen. Like, he didn't just come home from the war and have PTSD. Like, this happens generation after generation. That's why it's all in the families. That's why a lot of even the teachers, it's all generational. That all of them, they just follow the same scripts over and over.
Yep, in the DNA until you break that, right?
Yeah.
You got to rewrite your DNA. Rewrite your script.
When you talk to Beth Rist.
Yeah.
And I grew up with Beth. All right.
Is she lying? Is everything she's saying a lie?
Pretty much.
Beth's lying about everything. Okay.
But like that.
I witnessed it.
Listen, frickin' don't get into. Just be the journalist you are. Don't let your ego get involved.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let somebody walk up on me.
I know that, but just remember every movement has been derailed by violence.
Yes, I agree.
John Lennon, my friend Jack called me yesterday and told me John Lennon said they don't know how to respond when you only use peace.
Right.
All right. So before this gets out of hand, we should get out of here pretty soon. Yeah. Just because I don't want this to escalate into.
Yeah, delusional veteran.
John Lennon said they don't know how to respond when you only use peace.
That's the whole point of this. Yeah, dysfunctional veteran. It's delusion. Something DV. It's an actual veteran. You can actually go look it up. They still sell the shirts. It's kind of like 9-line shirts and certain other shirts like that.
She says it says dysfunctional.
Yeah,
veteran.
dysfunctional and it's DV. Yeah, I used to have one of them shirts. That's why I knew what shirt because DV. But mine didn't say "Leave me alone" on the back.
Right.
It had a
But see,
flag.
why do they have to make a shirt dysfunctional? But like that's all programming. It's more programming.
they're kind of like taking on the identity when you wake up. You look at it, and you go, "Wow, they're calling me dysfunctional and a veteran, like or
Yeah.
delusional."
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm sitting here proudly wearing it like I'm just
No,
lost it. So that when something happens, hey, I was sporting the delusional veteran shirt with it says "Leave me the f alone" on the back. I have issues.
yeah, it's all it's all programming. They put that stuff out so people they so you start it becomes normal and that's okay to say. And no, it's not all okay to say. It's not anytime that you're putting somebody else down like that kind of stuff, it's all programming and we have to try to get away from that.
I'm not gonna let somebody walk up on me.
I know that, but
square off on me.
just
Not gonna happen.
remember every
People really
single
don't support you.
every movement has been derailed by violence.
Yes, I agree.
John
I totally
Lennon,
agree.
John Lennon, my friend Jack called me yesterday and told me John Lennon said they don't know how to respond when you only use peace.
Right.
All right. So before this gets out of hand, we should get out of here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want this to escalate into, ridiculous anarchy and chaos. Do you guys care that he just assaulted the other man? Do you care about that? Does anybody care about that? No. If I come over and I take her flat,
He's making a point. They don't care that he just got assaulted, which means they don't care that those victims got assaulted either.
That's right.
So you see what they support, and they don't even know it. You hear that, Nadine?
Yeah.
If they don't care that he got assaulted, then they don't care about the victims getting assaulted. Then they don't care about nothing. They just back the blue.
And they don't understand that really is a communist type of thing. I mean, it is.
Yeah,
it is. And they don't seem to get that. And they'll swear that communists are China. It's Russia. No, it's
No,
you,
it's
you
here.
dummy.
Democrats, damn it, didn't you know?
Oh, gee whiz.
and I throw it on the ground, that's assault. And that's what they just did. Does anybody care about that? Does anybody care about the law? Or is this bullshit?
Come on. Back the blue.
You're all
He's saying if y'all care about the law, then you're supporting the law, then you should care about the assault.
So
'cause
that's
that's the
what
law.
I said. It's bullshit.
So then you're all bullshit.
Yeah.
You're all full of shit.
Not fraud.
You're
fake.
frauds. You're fake. It's bullshit. You don't stand for nothing. You just blindly support something, even if it means
Even if it's wrong.
overlooking the abuse of your neighbors. But when it happens to you, guess what? You're gonna be standing alone because you didn't say nothing
That's right.
when it was someone else's rights being violated. That's when you speak up. The first time you see someone else's rights being violated, not just your own, just any injustice, even if you don't like the person.
frauds. You're all frauds. You're a fraud. You're a fake. You are a fucking fake. You just assaulted a man. You don't care about the law. You're full of shit, dude. I'm not. Trust me, brother. Trust me.
Do something.
I believe in the rule of law.
Oh, you're a little.
I will not break the law.
You just sit there and call a bunch of fucking cops out, and you got somebody like me.
You are full of shit. You assaulted that man.
Bullshit.
You assaulted him. It's on
I
camera.
shoved this fucking camera.
It's not right for you to touch someone else's property.
Oh,
does anybody disagree? Does anybody disagree? You think he should be able to assault another man? Yes or no? Yes or no? Or you're a goddamn fraud. Or you're a fraud.
I'm going to leave the link to delete laws in the description and in the pinned comment. If you visit.
It's good.
This
He made
is the
him.
video
He made him choose like which side are you on. He was
Like
exactly.
you support law and law enforcement, but you don't support it when it comes to somebody breaking the law in front of you. Because you don't like the person's opinion or
protect, right?
because he's holding the camera in your face. Because he's asking questions about the abuse of victims in the town, and you guys are saying you're for the law. But yet, when it comes to it, right?
People don't like
Quit being a hypocrite.
presented with something that they have to question.
I back the law.
What they believe, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's what he just did.
Y'all don't back the law? Like, come on, we should all be backing the law, right? 100%, not just when
The
it's
real law.
Yeah, accountability
Not
across
code,
the board.
statute.
Code, statute. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, not fairy tale law. Like, oh, let me
Yeah.
just make some shit up.
And that's
I
what
don't like
they
your
do.
look, but I'm gonna take you down. Like, no. You're going down because the Dow is at $50,000.
I don't know why you're laughing. That's what we should be talking about.
Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi.
The Dow right now.
Now we're gonna switch to something on a little lighter tune.
Well, that was funny. We can
They
still.
got my blood boiling too.
Oh, I've watched this video a couple times, so I went through the first phase of that, but yet Chili kept me calm because he remained calm,
That's right.
right? And he showed you the way when you're dealing with belligerent assholes like this. And you got
I
cameras
don't know
out.
what to do.
He's got 2 cameras there, and this dude is going to eventually do something. He's going to lose his temper, and he's going to prove his point for everyone to see, so that we can make the corrections within ourselves. All we're asking is, if you're flying to back the blue flag and you got people in law enforcement and you love them, you want to die for them too, is
But they don't even know what that is.
right. All we're saying is,
Honestly, they didn't.
right,
And that's what he was pointing out. Then you're fake.
right, right.
Then you're a fraud.
Like, if you're gonna fly the blue flag, you want the best officers, don't you?
Of
Because you don't,
course.
right?
Yes.
Wouldn't you want? Because if I'm gonna fly it and back you, you better be backing me. You better be supporting me and protecting me and my rights, instead of violating them and everyone else around you and looking the other way. You don't back the blue.
He got all sorts of nervous when they were going to go after him with going to tell on him.
Oh, man.
He got all sorts of nervous. He wasn't all freaking, oh, I'm so tough, such a big guy, I can yell at you.
Right.
Yeah.
See how he stepped back since they got him on camera? Because he knows he broke the law. But he's going to sit there.
But his temper got the best of him. And he realized that once he did it.
Once he did it, and he said, shit. But it's too late. Chili got you. And you actually got yourself. But
he got himself.
Here we go.
This is the video that got me banned. I'm going to show you what the realm is, because we are in the eye of God. We are made in the image of God, and I'm going to show you. So, down here is an eye. You can hear that coming. That's what I just got. But anyways, this is an eye. Okay? This is the eyeball. This is the pupil. Little black dot, that's the pupil. Around that is the iris, the green, that's the iris. Outside of that is called the cornea. It's the lens. This is the land. This is the black center, the monopole of our plane. And then this is the firmament. This is the optic nerve, where all the scripts come from. Our genome, all the scripts, all of the happening, all of the possibilities that could happen, play out from within our genetic scripts. It plays, oh, sorry, wrong way. All of the possibilities play out through the lens, through the roots, and into the eye, out through the eye, and into the holographic reality. Do you see this now?
It's the looking glass.
That's the looking glass.
This is the cornea.
You got it?
The corona.
That's the
where we get
firmament.
crowned with the atomic Godhead consciousness. This is the pupil. Here, down here, the black rock, the magnetic monopole. They used to have the tree of life. This is the iris, where you see the rainbows from the lens, the fractalization of light. All the scripts play from within our DNA. They're projected from inside the mind, the logos, which means the mind of God, of creation. From the hell realms, the sexual, sensual realms, the personal eye, solar plexus, the causal plane, the buddhic, throat chakra, the atomic, and the monadic, and outside. In here, all the light, just like in your eye, in our eye, we don't see, we perceive, we project. We take in information, like a camera takes a picture and the lens, and it's reversed, and it's upside down. And when we look at something, it's reversed and it's upside down. And we take it in and we project it right side up into our reality. That's what's happening. The light comes from within. The perception comes from within. It's projected out through the one white light, through the one, into Polaris. And then it's expressed out through the cosmic triangle. Okay, Ursa Major, Pleiades, and Sirius. That's the cosmic triangle. And the rays from Ursa Major, the 7 Rishi, the Elohim, the builder rays, the cosmic rays, the 7 cosmic rays, send out their light to the 88 constellations, just like you have the 88 keys on a keyboard. These are tones, these are frequencies, these are colors, the many emanations and combinations, tones, okay? They're emanated through fractalization, through a lens. It's fractal lens perception. It's fractalized, and it is expressed through our genome, right here. We are plasma beings. 98% of our DNA is plasma, okay? The sun and the moon are both plasma. The moon is cold plasma, the sun is hot plasma. The sun and the moon both charge us, okay?
And they both
the sun
88.
charges us. The planets also get charged, and they represent our energy centers. We have to align our chakras, our energy centers, our planets, so that we're running the script. We come in on the sine wave, in sin, talks about it. We come in in sin, on the sine wave, okay? This is the cosmic frequency that is connected and playing out. All is already done. All is just being played out. It is the cosmic dream, dreaming itself awake. It's gone into its lowest state, just like you've gone into your darkest places, and then it rises back up and it awakens within the collective. That takes our frequency from the shadow-based frequency, the low flashpoint sequencing, light. We are fission and fusion of light and minerals, okay? So we get charged. Our plasma body, this is a little dude, okay, a little plasma dude I drew. That's us, all right? He's a little double helix dude right here. Okay, we get charged, and we project onto this hologram based on the frequency of our genetic scripts. And when we heal our karma, which is action and memory stored in the body, like you store memory into a cloud, you to cloud, your body to cloud, and it stores memory. Whenever you heal your karma, the actions of your ancestors, and you rewrite it, because you are the actor, the director, and the writer of the scripts. And it's for us to take control, take our power, and rewrite our genetic scripts. Okay, to get in alignment with divine harmony, with the harmony of the spheres. And so we're down here in our expression, and we are projecting and only seeing what we see is the RBG, the red, blue, green. That's what our eyes see. But when we elevate our frequency and we activate the crown and the pineal, the pituitary, the fission, the fusion of the crystals that are in our brain, we start receiving our energy. Our antenna starts to receive the unbridled, pure frequency, okay? That's above the mental and the astral plane, okay? That's above these expressions, energy fields within your own auric field. And you start seeing the ultraviolet spectrum. You start seeing the plasma. You start breathing in more plasma. You take in the prana, which is all the inert gases that are in the atmosphere. You breathe in more inert gases, and it expands your consciousness. It expands your aura. It expands your sense of self-awareness, and you become more connected and grounded into the God self. Okay? So when we heal the genetic script and we get our energy, our chakras in alignment, then we no longer operate from a low fission and fusion flashpoint sequencing. Our DNA, our light, we are light. We are plasma, we are light. We don't fizz and fuse like womp, 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 womp. We go voo, 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 voo. We become nuclear, atomic structure, because we have trillions of atomic cells, atoms in our body. And when we are breathing in the pure, unbridled, gaseous energy on the plane from the atmosphere and bringing it into our spirit bodies, and our spirit bodies are yoked with our physical body and our ether body, and all of our bodies are aligned. Energetic bodies are aligned. They anchor into the physical body, and we grow emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And we can see the truth as to who we are and what we are doing here at this time. The 88 keys are the 88 constellations, okay, that influence the song, the harmony. This is our lens of perception, and we are rising back into the ultraviolet perceptual reality, which is what we will emanate and create our new reality from. I hope that you found this intriguing, interesting, and enlightening. Have a good day.
You know that saying
So
of
the
you're
88
an
is the
apple
sun of
of
the moon.
God's eye.
Yeah.
That's what they were telling you.
So the 88, 8 is the sun, 8 is the moon because they both make the figure 8, right? The sun makes it one every rotation, and the moon makes it every 28 days. So that's why on the equator they have the 8 looks like a pinball. If you look at the globe, they have a little 8 down there. That's the path. Right. The the tones on the keyboard 88, black and white.
88
Yep.
keys on the keyboard.
Black and white pillars, red and blue, right? Man, male, female,
Duality.
divine, feminine, divine, masculine, however you want to look at it. Negative, positive, right? Charge makes purple, get the crown, right? But she was talking about the light coming in, the path of the sun, genomes, and what we seen was what we're in. Like when you look at how they drew this egg ring, that's exactly how our eyeball is, right? So your eyeball, your pupil is the portal from which the light goes through to and interprets and crosses to your brain. There's glasses or mirrors you can look in which reverses that, and then when you see yourself in a mirror, it's you see yourself differently because your eyes are reverted back to where there should be, right?
Yes.
And I've seen someone look in a mirror, they put this glass on, or it was the mirror, I can't remember which one. When they looked in the mirror, they seen themselves differently because
Yes.
now when
It
you
was
look
that
at
distorted,
because the left eye goes over
non-distorted
to the
mirror.
right brain.
Right, because the mirrors we have are distorted.
Right, we have distorted mirrors. That's why they had the circus and all that, and you go through those mirrors and all that. Then sometimes when you see yourself, you may not even recognize yourself, like but when it's reversed back, you can see yourself in a different light. What is that? Is there something?
Kids screaming out there.
Oh.
Gracie's hungry.
Yeah, well, the neighbor's kids are outside screaming and hollering.
Oh, gee whiz.
She thought I was gonna go check them to make sure they're all right. I think they're just playing. So Gracie's not happy with that, but
Oh, it's 8:30 your time. It's not 10:30 like here.
yeah, it's 9:30.
Oh, 9:30. They should be in bed.
I know. That's why we're looking outside, like, what's going on? It's 9:30 at night, but it's Saturday night, so isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, at least they're having fun. That's all I can say. I remember when I was out at midnight running around the my house or apartments or wherever I was at. We were playing red light, green light, hopscotch, you name it, hide and go seek. I mean, as long as we could till they told us to come in. We didn't want to go in,
Exactly.
so it's good to see the kids out there. So, anyways, I hope that served you. We'll share that video in the Rumble. I mean, Telegram, Facebook, and that's it. So happy birthday, Mike Finney. We hope you're skinny, right? Like you wanted to be. He's like, oh, I got to be skinny again.
Yeah, I remember him showing us that picture.
Yeah.
When he was thinner, it's like
I get to be skinny again.
Yeah.
I said, that's when I knew.
You
He
sure
told
do
me
miss
that.
him.
But he told me that like before without telling me like what was going to happen.
Right. Yeah.
He was just talking about it with us, right? He's like, oh, I get to be skinny one
He
day.
showed those pictures. Yeah.
He was like, I get to be skinny one day. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? And then towards the end, he said it. So he already knew. But we thank him for starting this 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah, 88, 2015.
Yeah.
Was it?
I
Something
think
around there. You
something
can go check it.
Something like that.
But here we are, coming full circle, talking about the 88, True Train 88. And that's it.
Thank
There
y'all
we
for
go.
joining us.
Good night, everybody.
I think we got a hey. You can. Oh, you gonna do that? Hey, like we talked about, Nadine. You got it.
Well, I can find it for you if you want.
Oh, I mean, you can say it.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Right, bud? Hey.
Turn video on.
Hey.
Yeah. You're not going crazy. You're waking up inside. All that heavy feeling is just truth coming to light. Take a breath, slow it down. Let your heartbeat guide. You're not going crazy. Yeah, you're coming back alive. I know it feels like too much, like the world's in overdrive, but your soul's been whispering, and now it's amplified. You ain't losing nothing. You're remembering who you are. Every shake, every tear is you stepping out the dark. You're not going crazy. You're waking up inside. All that heavy feeling is just truth coming to life. Take a breath, slow it down. Let your heartbeat guide. And not going crazy. Yeah, you're coming back alive. It's okay to feel tired. Your spirit's doing work. You've been carrying stories that your heart did not deserve, but you ain't by yourself here. We're walking side by side. Let the earth hold your feet. Let the truth be your guide. Breathe in peace, breathe out fear. You're safe right now, you're still right here. Your mind ain't breaking, it's expanding wide. You're just learning how to see with your spirit's eyes. And not going crazy. You're waking up inside. All that heavy feeling is just truth coming to light. Take a breath, slow it down. Let your heartbeat guide. You're not going crazy. You're coming back alive.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Sun on my side. Sun on my side and the tribe right here. We remember Chief Penny every day, every year. Race car driver with a heart so bold. Family man, truther with a spirit made of gold. He started up the tribe, put the truth on the map.
He is the man who built the truth train, 88 tracks.
Happy birthday, Chief.
We feel you in the light.
You taught us to stand strong.
You taught us to live right.
You showed us how to love,
how to lead, how to act.
You are the man who built the truth
train, 88 tracks.
He rode fast in life, but he slowed down for the weak.
He lifted up the people when the world got bleak.
He spoke truth loudly when the system pushed back.
He is the man who built the truth train, 88 tracks.
Cardinals in the sky and the tribe standing tall.
Every lesson that you gave, we still hear the call.
The legacy is living and we carry it back.
To the man who built the truth train, 88
together.
Happy birthday, Chief.
Your love still shines
in the roar, in the hope,
in the strength of our lives.
Truth train rolling forward and we never look back.
For the man who built the
truth train, 88 tracks.
And now Chief bump straight, you carry the flame, leading with courage and honor in his name. And tribe mother standing strong, keeping love intact.
Guiding every heart on the truth train, 88 tracks.
We thank you both for the strength you bring,
for lifting up the tribe and protecting our ring.
The legacy continues and we never look back.
For the man who built the truth train, 88 tracks.